Hello, and welcome to our very first set of battles in Season 17 of Go Battle League. With the brand new season upon us, we have taken the liberty of also doing a little bit of redecorating with our Go Battle League setup. I have condensed myself in a little bit more into this side corner here. We do have a display for our lovely team that we'll be using for the particular set or throughout the entirety of our live stream, depending on how many teams we have set up. We now have our rank displayed at the very top, right there. Figuring out how pointing works, like right at the very other corner there, right next to either the league or the themed cup that we'll be duking it out in. And one last thing to note is that at the very bottom corner, down that way, there we go. We finally got around to updating the days that were advertised to streaming, so that way we're more accurate than we were previously. As to whether or not how well we'll stick to that schedule, we may divert every now and again, but for the most part, that should be our general schedule for the foreseeable future. But yeah, so this is the brand new layout. Oh, we also have the Timeless Travels, the Go Battle League promotional kind of in the background, so that way, we have a little bit extra color in the background, add a little bit of extra oomph besides a gray gradient. So hopefully it's not too busy, but I don't know. Hope you guys like the new layout. But along with the new layout, again, we are in a brand new season of Go Battle League. And right now we are planning to take on as many battles as we can in the Great League, trying to test out some of the new buffed up moves or the new added moves to certain Pokemon to see how well they stack up, see if we're able to create some pretty good teams out of those Pokemon. And to go into further detail, we will be starting out our live matches in rank 4, as we were able to do a couple matches yesterday to kick things off, of which the very first set has actually been recorded and will be going onto our main YouTube channel sometime either at the end of next week or the very beginning of the week after, so be on the lookout for that over on YouTube. But for now, with all of the battles that we've done, we've got ourselves a total of 12 wins out of 15 battles, so keeping solid on the win-loss there at the start. We currently have a longest win streak of 6 battles, and we currently have 6,000 Stardust under our belt through the 15 battles, or the 12 battles that we were able to win through. So far so good. Currently hanging out on rank 4. Hopefully we'll be able to get to I'm going to try to shoot for at least 10 or 11 by the end of this, but we'll ultimately see how everything plays out. For now, though, I'll go ahead and stop rambling on about rankings and backgrounds and all that fun stuff, and let's go straight into the basic rewards. I'm going to be duking it out in the Great League. And to introduce the team that will be starting everything off, we have the talk of the town, Skarmory, returning to its very meta position, rocking the buffed Steel Wing, as well as Sky Attack and Brave Bird. Hanging out in the middle, we have Vigoroth, who is rocking Counter Body Slam, and the new cover secondary charge move, Rock Slide. And closing everything out, we have the new Mon of last season, Clodsire, who is rocking Poison Sting, Earthquake, and Sludge Bomb. Alright, so this is a team that will be rocking to kick things off. Let's go ahead and jump into the first battle and see how we do. Hoping for good things. Let's find out. Match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Melpapa 31. Alright, Melpapa, what do you got? First round is going to be up against a Quagsire. And so with that, Steel Wing is not very effective against this Quagsire. At the very least, we should be able to Or at least get neutral damage from any stone edges, but I'm guessing this one's firing off Aqua Tail. Oh no, it's gonna be Mud Bomb. We do still take a decent amount of damage from that, not gonna lie, but otherwise we're still kicking, we're still kicking. We're still hanging in there, and we do have an opportunity to fire off a Sky Attack their way. Then well into the yellow. Nice, nice, nice. And with that, they're gonna be bringing in the Steelix next. Not sure why I'm sticking things out with my Skarmory, but here we are. And fire for Sky Attack is going to be resisted. But now we have an opportunity to bring in the Vigoroth. Now with that, considering how much time has passed, I don't think it's going to be any form of nuke move, so we'll go ahead and try and tank this one out. It's going to be Psychic Fangs. Doesn't hurt quite a bit as of right now, but it does lower our defense by a little bit, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. With that, I think we should still be able to tank out at least one more charge move. Those defense debuffs are definitely going to start adding up quite a lot here. With that, I think we've gained enough energy out here. I was just trying to use my counter as long as I possibly can, but with that, we'll go ahead and fire off the Body Slam, clear out the rest of the Steelix. And with that, we have an Altaria to face off against next. That, go ahead and fire off a Body Slam their way, clear out their shield, and with that we do say goodbye to our what do you call it? Our Vigoroth there. Oh my goodness. RIP, buddy, you have served well. With that, oh, I'm gonna bring up the shield, but it is gonna be a Mud Bomb. You don't have to worry all too much there. With that, I'm gonna try to tank out this next one too. It could be Stone Edge, but nope, it's gonna be another Mud Bomb, so we're able to handle that just fine. Okay, with that, I'm gonna bring in Clodsire. Clodsire is not gonna be all too happy about dealing with all these Mud Bombs, but I'd rather Clodsire deal with the rest of Quagsire than dealing with the rest of Altaria in a little bit. And with that, I'm guessing this is gonna be another Mud Bomb, probably. Get us well into the red, okay. And at the very least, yep, we are able to Poison Sting the rest of the Quagsire right out of here. And we do have some extra energy under our belt, so we'll go ahead and fire that off their way. Clear out their second shield, nice. Okay, with that, we do have an opportunity to at least fire off one final Sludge Bomb their way, so we'll go ahead and fire that. Hope for some good neutral damage. Decent. Okay, so with that, we now say goodbye to our Clodsire there. RIP, buddy, you served well. Now let's go ahead and waste no time. Go straight for the Brave Bird. And it is enough to clear out the Shiny Flex Altaria and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so far so good. We got ourselves 1 win out of 1 under our belt. So let's go ahead and see if we can keep it going. See if we can get our second win as we go into match number 2 against Sableye XX Oscuro. So if you don't have yourself a that next mon's gonna be superior. I was gonna say if they don't have a Sableye under their belt, then I'm kind of disappointed. But they do have a Lantern and a Superior on their side, so I'm gonna be a little bit on the lookout for that. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and try and tank out this first one. I don't think it's gonna knock us out. It's gonna take a good chunk of health, but I think we should be okay. Well, we are still alive at the end of that, so we're still good there. That's good. That's good. And with that, I'm gonna fire off another Body Slam there, and we actually do manage to clear out the rest of the Superior. And with that, Lantern has returned. It is a Water Gun Lantern, so I gotta be a little bit careful about that. With that said, I think we should be able to tank out at least one Surf. Definitely gonna want to shield out the next few heading our way, though. Okay, with that, I'll go ahead and try and see if They probably might still even try to tank out the Earthquake, considering they're pretty much at full health here. Yeah. Okay, with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here, because I definitely don't want to tank out another Surf. Thank you very much. And with that, we're going to go for another Sludge Bomb their way. Will this be a shield, or will this be... Oh, they're going to tank it out again. Okay. Whoop. Ooh. Nah, I'm gonna say goodbye to my Clodsire here. R.I.P. buddy, I've served well. Now that we can bring back the Skarmory. Ooh, but the final mon that we're dealing with is going to be a Talonflame. So yeah, we're definitely not in a great position here. Pretty sure we just got absolutely hard countered out here. So unfortunately, well, our final shield is gone. The Incinerate has been boosted, and they do have 2 shields under their belt. So this looks like the end for us here. Might as well try and see if I can at least get to 1 more Sky Attack before my demise. Not quite. The Flame Charge is just a tad bit too fast for us there. So unfortunately, it's going to be goodbye to our Skarmory there. And it's going to be lost number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, right now our team is currently at 1 win and 1 loss. Let's see if we can bring it back to our favor with match number 3, which is going to be up against Tonatia RL. Alright, Tonatia, what are you bringing? Starting things out with an Umbreon. Okay, with that, Umbreon does have a lot of bulk to it, and it does, of course, have the neutral damage in the form of Foul Play, so we definitely gotta keep an eye out for that. But otherwise, we do still have a good amount of bulk under us as well, so we'll go ahead and capitalize on that for as long as we can. Speaking of, let's go ahead and try and tank out this next attack. I'm assuming it's gonna be the Foul Play. Yeah, because I think Last Resort and Psychic is pretty much gonna be resisted, so rather not have to deal with that just yet. Thank you very much. Wait, what? I don't know where my sentencing was going with that. I'm not gonna lie to you. But anyway. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off another Sky Attack their way. Do we take a good chunk out of the Umbreon? Yes, we do. And with that, I think we can go ahead and say goodbye to our Skarmory here. RIP, buddy, you have served well. And with that, go ahead and bring in the Vigoroth to just counter out the rest of the Umbreon right there. And with that, let's see what else you got going. You've got a Gligar next. Okay. It's going to be a Shadow Gligar. I think we're able to tank out 1 dig, if anything, but I gotta be a little bit careful otherwise. I may come to regret this. Oof. Definitely hurts. Definitely hurts quite a bit, but we are still kicking, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it on. Ooh, with that final mon that they have on their side is going to be a Shiny Flex Lantern. Okay. Okay, so we do have the shield advantage at the very least. We do still have to deal with the Gligar in the back, so we want to probably reserve our shields as long as we possibly can. Let's go ahead and see if we can waste no time here. Go straight for the Earthquake to kick things off. Will they use their final shield here, or will they... Oh, yep, they do. Okay. Okay, with that, I'm definitely going to want to shield out here just to keep my Clodsire alive as long as I possibly can. Okay. So we do have another Earthquake to send their way. Okay. Ooh, there is going to be another Surf. I am going to go ahead and let this one go. It's going to get us well into the red, but otherwise we will have... Okay, so it is the return of the Gligar. We do have Sludge Bomb at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire it off. And with that, we do manage to clear out the rest of the Shadow Gligar with the sliver of health in Clodsire. And we are able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright. Back in the positive here with 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can secure ourselves our 3rd win of the set as we go into match number 4, which is going to be against Illidan S. Alright, Illidan, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Deoxys of the defensive variety. Okay, with that in mind, we are still taking neutral damage from, their counters. Most likely we do shut down their Psycho Boost. It's just a matter of what their other charge move is. Thunderbolt is definitely not something that we want to try and tank out. Actually, on that note, I'll go ahead and shield out here just in case it is going to be the Thunderbolt. It is indeed the Thunderbolt. Okay. Ooh, and with that, they're actually going to go ahead and bring in their own Skarmory. Okay, and with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and bring in my Vigoroth. With that, we have pretty much reversed roles with our Vigoroth as the counter user and their Skarmory as the Skarmory. Then I'll go ahead and fire off the rocks their way. Clear out shield number 1. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and use up my final shield here. And with that, we do have more rocks heading their way. Are they going to use up their second shield here, or are we... Oh, jeez. My bad, my bad. That was my V, that was my V, I'm sorry. Whew, accidentally swiped a little too high up there for the rock slides. Anyway, Skarmory coming in with the Brave Bird, into which case we'll go ahead and bring back our own Skarmory to finish off the rest of their Skarmory. But now we are up against their defense from Deoxys again, which is going to bring in the Thunder. And unfortunately finish off our Skarmory there. And with that, all hope now lies on our Clodsire. They are bringing in a Azumarill, which tells me there's a possibility that the Azumarill is packing Hydro Pump, which is going to hurt quite a lot, along with the damage that we are taking from their bubbles. Okay, how much damage are we taking? What are they hitting us with, and how much are they hitting us for? Ooh, that gets us well into the red. I'm not sure if I have enough health in me to get to another Sludge Bomb, and even then, I'm not sure if we'll actually be able to take out the Deoxys afterwards. But here's hoping. Oh yeah, no, the bubbles are winning this round. The bubbles are winning this round. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that said, we are now all tied up. We're 2 wins and 2 losses. Can we get our 3rd win in the final match? Let's find out, as our final match is going to be against Dredulus. Alright. I don't know why I was getting a little extra excited there, but our next opponent is Dredulus. They're bringing out the Skillydirge, which means we're actually going to go ahead and bring in the Clodsire, into which case they're going to bring in Whelmer. Oh, Elmer. How are you doing this fine day? Hope everything's going well. Gonna throw an earthquake your way. I hope you're cool with that. Good, good. And with that, I might be playing a little too risky, but I'm gonna try and take out this next one. I'm assuming it's... Oh, it's gonna be Surf. Still hurts quite a bit. It does get us well into the yellow, not gonna lie, but otherwise, we are still kicking. We are still kicking. With that, I'm going to go ahead and fire off a Sludge Bomb their way. Then we actually do manage to take out shield number 1. That's nice. And with that, we do unfortunately have to say goodbye to our what do you call him? Clodsire. Oh my goodness, I'm forgetting names all over the place. R.I.P. buddy, I've served well, and I apologize for forgetting your name. Anyway, we went ahead and brought in the Vigoroth. We have blocked the final Surf, just because I'd really rather not deal with that. Thank you very much. And with that, we are now once again face to face with the Skeleators. And waste no time, go straight for the rocks. Actually do manage to get some good damage in there. And I'm gonna try and tank out this next attack. I'm assuming it's gonna be Disarming Voice because Shadow Ball would be pretty much resist. Oh no, it's gonna be Shadow Ball. Okay. They went for it, and I can respect it. And with that, next mana is going to be the Eradicate. And with that, I'll go ahead and use up my final shield here. Gonna be a crunch. Lose a little bit of our defense there, unfortunately, but now we can go ahead and bring in the Skarmory. I don't think Eradicate knows any real nuke moves that threaten our Skarmory. Although Crunch is definitely gonna be a kind of a pain to deal with throughout till the end here. But with that, we are able to clear out the rest of the Eradicate, and now it's just the remainder of the Skeledirge, into which case we can just go ahead and fire off a Brave Bird their way. And with that, we managed to get ourselves our 10th win in the research and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we did manage to stay in the positive in this one. So we can go ahead and claim this 370 Stardust, this fast TM. And we got ourselves a Marrow. I don't know if I really need extra Marrow candies, but just in case. Might as well, right? Also taking this time to stay hydrated. What better time to hydrate than when catching a water type? Anyway, not the greatest of IVs, so I'm going to go ahead and transfer you out here. And with that, we have made our way over to rank 5. Heyo. Alright, there we go. So starting things out in the positive. Pretty happy about that. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and update my team sheet here real quick, as we do have 4 additional teams that we have to test things out for today. Let's see if this works, actually. Okay. And, oh no, it didn't. There we go. Okay. And with that, and seeing as set 5 is all just single items and by either the premium or the basic rewards, we'll just go ahead and jump right into the basic rewards here, jump into the Great League. And to introduce the new team that we'll be using for this set, we're starting things out with a Wishcash up at the front, rocking Mudshot, Mud Bomb, and the new move Scald, or the new move for Wishcash, which is Scald. Hanging out in the middle, we have the ever bulky the Umbreon of the Skies, aka Mandibuzz, who's rocking Snarl, Foul Play, and Aerial Ace. And speaking of bulk, we have the defense form of Deoxys, closing things out with Counters, Thunderbolt, and Psycho Boost. Alright, so there's a team that will be rocking for set 2. Let's go ahead and jump into the match and see how we do. And match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Aoi Sakura 8. Right, and with that, first match is going to be up against a Skarmory. And mind, we do resist their Steel Wings, however, our Mud Shots aren't all doing all too much against the Skarmory. The plus side here, though, is that we do have Scald. We're able to pack that damage in at the very least. Okay, with that, I'm gonna play it a little risky here. Let's go ahead and try and tank out this next attack. I'm assuming Sky Attack. Yes, it is. Just gets well into the yellow, so I gotta be a little careful about that. Even with that, they are coming in with their own Wish Cash. In which case, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the Mandibuzz. Now, of course, one thing to look out for, especially when it comes to Wish Cash, is that could still no Blizzard. However, considering they're opting to fire the charge move now, I'm guessing this is going to be Scald as well. It's going to be itself another Scalding Wish Cash. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and fire off a Foul Play their way. Get them well into the yellow. Okay, with that, I'm guessing it's going to be another Scald. Should get us into the yellow, but otherwise we'll be okay. We are getting ourselves quite a good amount of debuffs out here. I think it reduces attack, if I remember correctly. I can't really remember off the top of my head. I don't remember how much damage that Foul Play did, or lack thereof. I'm guessing it is indeed going to be a result on an unfortunate result on our attack here. I think we fire off another Scald. Does get us deep into the red, but we are able to resist their mud bombs, so their mud shots. So we're okay there. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off another Foul Play up their way. And with that, we do say goodbye to our Mandibuzz there. R.I.P. buddy, have served well. With that, just once again, Wish Cash versus Skarmory. I'm going to go ahead and tank out or shield out this one, as we are a little bit low on our health here. And that final one to deal with is going to be a Shadow Swampert. And at the very least, we are able to get some good damage in before our inevitable demise. So now we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Wish Cash here. R.I.P. buddy. You've done well. You've done well to get us this far. Okay, and with that, I'm gonna go ahead and shield out here, just so that way I have as much health as possible when dealing with the rest of the Skarmory. There we go. So we are able to counter out the rest of the Swampert. And now it's just the rest of the Skarmory, which might take a little while. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm guessing we're now going to be dealing with a Brave Bird. Hopefully we have enough health in us to tank it out. I'm not 100% sure, though. Oh, it's going to be Flash Cannon. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, we were able to tank it out, and we have secured ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Ooh, okay. Got a little concerned there as to whether or not we would have been able to tank it out. I think we might have, but your guess is as good as mine on that one. Your guess is as good as mine. Anyway, we're currently 1 for 1 right now. Let's go ahead and see if we can go 2 for 2 as we look for our next opponent. And match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Staler 212. Or Styler, maybe? I don't know. But first matchup is going to be up against a Lantern. What kind of Lantern are you? You are a Sparking Lantern, to which case I'm feeling good about this current setup, not gonna lie. AKA, I'm ready to fire mud bombs for days. It's pretty much the general gist of that sentiment. With that, we'll go ahead and try and tank out this next charge move. I guess it's gonna be... oh no, it's gonna be Thunderbolt, which we are able to resist. With that, they are gonna go ahead and bring in the Vigoroth. He's going to be taking out this Mud Bomb. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and bring in our Defense Deoxys. And from there, no matter what charge move is throwing our way, I believe we should be able to tank it out pretty well. It's going to be the Body Slam. Guessing we should at least see one more Body Slam in our future before our Vigoroth's end here. Yeah. Go guys to about half health, but otherwise we're still hanging in there. And with that, next mon that we have to deal with is going to be a Skarmory. Now we do have the Thunderbolts at the ready. Go ahead and fire off one more their way, just for good measure. Do we take out a shield here? Yes, we do. And with that, we can say goodbye to our Deoxys. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, we can go ahead and come right on in with our Mandibuzz. I think with that, I am going to go ahead and shield out here, just in case they're going straight for the Brave Bird. Nope, it's going to be the Sky Attack. Okay, now this one could be the Brave Bird, and they're going to dip for their Lantern, but I'm going to go ahead and tank this one out. It's going to be the Brave Bird. Excuse me. Does get us to about half health, but otherwise, we're okay. In any event, they have returned with their Lantern, into which case we can go ahead and bring back our Wish Cache. And then we do manage to take out their final shield there. And we'll go ahead and shield out here, just in case they're going straight for the Surf. Nope, they're going for Thunderbolt. They're really having faith in their Thunderbolt. I don't know. But anyway, we'll go ahead and fire off another Mud Bomb. Should be able to clear out the Lantern here. There you go. And with that, only one left remaining to deal with is going to be the Skarmory. But with that, they have opted to call it a night, so we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's all around. And also apologize for not seeing your message earlier, but hello, and welcome to the stream, Young Sami. My guy, it's been too long. It has been a while since the last time I've seen you. Hello. Glad you were able to join us on our inaugural battles in Season 17 of Go Battle League. So, just to give a quick recap, right now we are currently staying in the positive. We were able to get ourselves a positive win-loss in set number 1 with 3 wins out of 2. And right now we are currently 2-0 in our current set with the team that's shown right over here. Yeah, so far so good. Hope everything's been going well for you, Young Sami. Hope you're having a good day, night, afternoon, evening, morning. Insert time here. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. And also thank you to WhitePink30 for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Apologize for missing that earlier. I see that was about 6 minutes ago, give or take. Yeah, thank you. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah. With that, we'll go ahead and keep on keeping on. We're going to stick it out with the Open Great League. And let's see if we can get ourselves win number 3 in this set. And match number 3 of the set is going to be up against 9Core. Alright, 9Core, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Gligar of the Shadow variety. And with that, their charge moves are still definitely going to hurt. The dig especially is going to, well, dig into a good chunk of our HP, so we definitely have to be a little bit careful about that. With that though, I have a sneaking suspicion we might be able to tank out at least one, so we'll go ahead and try and tank it out here. Definitely hurting, but otherwise we're okay. Definitely hurting, but otherwise we're okay. And with that, we are able to fire off a Scald their way, but it's going to be caught by the Lickitung. With the rival of Lickitung, though, we'll go ahead and bring in our own bulk in the form of Mandibuzz. This particular part of the match may be pretty drawn out for a little bit, so bear with me here. Bear with me. And with that, I'm assuming it's going to be the body slam spams all the way through Sunday. We have another foul play, so we might as well go ahead and fire that off their way. Should get them all into the red. There we go. Okay, I think with that, we should be able to snarl the rest of our way to victory. Might need to tank out 1 or 2 more body slams. Just gonna get us in a pretty deep in the yellow, if anything, but otherwise we should be okay, give or take. I'm guessing body slam number 2 here. Yep, there it is. Okay, so with that we do manage to clear out the rest of the Lickitung. Ooh, but now we have a Lantern to deal with. And with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and swap right on out for my Deoxys. Okay, I'm guessing this could be Thunderbolt, but I'm going to go ahead and try and tank it out as well. Yep, gets us to about half health. Okay, and with that, they are coming in with the Gligar. I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. It's going to be an Aerial Ace. Don't really have to worry too much there. And with that, I'm going to try and launch the Thunderbolt first, because I know it's going to be resisted, but I'm assuming this may clear out our last shield. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. I read the room wrong, and I apologize for that. But it is what it is. It's going to be another Aerial Ace. Okay, with that, I'm going to go ahead and fire off the Psycho Boost their way now. Okay, we are actually able to do some good damage there. And with that, we're bringing back them. Probably could have brought back the Wish Cash instead, because that would have tanked out the charge move a little bit better. Or... Okay, but with that, we brought back Wish Cash, in which case they swapped out for their Lantern. This gives us an opportunity to fire off a Mud Bomb their way, clear out their last shield. Okay. With that, they are going to fire off another charge move at our Wish Cash. The big question is whether or not they have enough for a double Surf, or if we have some extra time to get ourselves to another Psycho Boost. Maybe not. Yeah, I think they got us here. Unfortunately. Because I think... Ooh, not even the Psycho Boost is actually enough to even finish off the Lantern. Dang. You never count out Lantern's bulk, unfortunately. It's heavy stuff. But yeah, so that's going to be loss number 1 in this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and Young Sami, I see your message from earlier. I'm doing good, bro. How are you doing? So far, so good. It's been a good day so far. Can't complain. Pretty relaxing Saturday for the most part. And it's 2 a.m. where you're at. Okay. So thank you for joining us this, I guess, late night, very early morning period of time. Yeah. Thank you for stopping by. Greatly appreciated. Alright. Well, in any event, right now we are currently 2 wins and 1 loss. So we're still on the positive. See if we can keep it in the positive. Go for that win number 3 as we look for match number 4 of this set. Speaking of, match number 4 of the set is going to be against Ash Cash Dash 6. Why are there so many Ash Cash Stashes? I'll never know. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Greninja. In which case, I have opted to bring in Mandibuzz. It might have been a little bit of a better idea to bring in Deoxys instead, but Mandibuzz works too. Although that dark typing may work less in our favor with the what I'm assuming is going to be some future Night Slashes heading our way. So definitely got to be on the lookout for that. Anyway. Abomasnow's coming in with the Weather Ball. Does get us to above half health. Thankfully, Mandibuzz is bulky, so we're able to tank out at least one of those. Although I may want to shield out the second one that comes our way in, I'm assuming, a few minutes. Yep, there it is. And so that, we'll go ahead and shield this one out. Keep our Mandibuzz alive as long as we possibly can. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off an Aerial Ace their way. Do we take out the Bomb Snow or do we take out the shield number 2? Bomb Snow it is. And with that, next mon is going to be a Talon Flame. And with that, we'll go ahead and bring out a Knight's Foul Play their way. Get a little bit of damage in there. And one final Pock Shot Snarl for good measure. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and waste no time here. Go straight back in with the Wish Cash. Into which case, they're coming in with the Flame Charge. We're able to handle that just fine. And now they're coming in with the Greninja. Ooh, I'm gonna regret trying to take this out. It's gonna be Surf, actually. Okay. Okay, with that, I'm assuming they're coming in with Night Slash now. We should be able to tank that out just fine. So I apologize in a moment. There's going to be an ad playing. I apologize. It plays halfway in the middle of this current match. But anyway, we'll go ahead and shield out this next attack. There'll be another Night Slash. And with that, we are able to clear out the rest of the Greninja. And we are able to fire off a Thunderbolt their way. Clear out shield number 2. And with that, I'm assuming our demise may be soon, so I'm going to go ahead and waste no time here. Go straight for the Psycho Boost. Okay, and with that, they are coming in with a charge move. Hopefully they're not double charged. Ooh, and with that, actually, we are able to mudshot the rest of the Talonflame right off here and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, and with that, we are currently in the midst of an advertisement. Not sure if you're able to still hear me, but just in case you aren't, we'll go ahead and take a quick breather here. Just catch a quick grub in. Get ourselves a little bit of a grub. Our grub going. Get our grub on. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Not the greatest of IVs for PvP, so I'm going to go ahead and transfer out there. And someone's inviting me to a raid. Oh, it's a Hisuian Samurott raid. I don't have any, what do you call it? Remote raid passes on me, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to join that. But anyway, I see the advertisement has ended, so we have the opportunity to jump right back into the battles for one last match. Right now we're 3 wins and 1 loss, so no matter what, we're ending this in the positive, but might as well see if we can go 4-1 as we look for our final opponent of this set. And match number 1 of this, our last number 5 of this set is going to be against Dalek, 2653. Dalek. Going for the mirror. Wish cash for you, wish cash. Alright, we do win this CMP at the very least, so we're good there. Oh, and we do manage to reduce their attack as well, so I'll take that. Themselves are going for the Scald, and they don't get the attack debuff, so I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, with that, we're going to go ahead and fire off a Mud Bomb their way. Let's see if we can bait out their first shield here. Oh no. Oh no. With that, I think I might fall for the bait here, as the Sun Up is going to be the Scald. Okay. Does reduce our attack by a little bit, so I'm a little bit... It's a little tad bit unfortunate there. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and fire off another Mud Bomb their way. And clear out shield number 1, or clear out the Wish Cash. Okay, and with that, next one to deal with is going to be the Vigoroth. With that, I'm going to go ahead and fire off another Mud Bomb their way. A quick Pock Shot in there. Ooh, and with that, they're actually going to swap out for their Skarmory. Saving their damage for later. With that, I'll go ahead and bring in my Mandibuzz. Save my Deoxys for a little bit later. I think Deoxys might like to battle it out with Vigoroth a little bit later on. Or at the very least, also take on the Skarmory should Mandibuzz meet its demise early on due to like a Brave Bird or something. And speaking of, let's go ahead and try and take out this next one. Even if it is the Brave Bird, I think we should be able to handle it relatively okay. Does go as one to the red. But it is what it is. And anyway, I'll go ahead and actually use up my final shield here. Gonna be Sky Attack. Ooh, and with that they actually do bring in the Vigoroth, who will be finishing off the rest of my Mandibuzz here. RIP, buddy, you have served well. And with that, I can go ahead and come in with the Deoxys. In which case, they're coming in with the Body Slam spams. Really coming in with the Body Slam spams. Oh my goodness. Forgot how spammy Body Slam can be. Oh, one with that we actually didn't need to switch out for. Okay, going for the Thunderbolt. Okay, and now going for the Psycho Boost. It is resisted, but I think should be enough to finish off the rest of the Skarmory here. And the research tells me it is, so we are indeed able to secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we are able to secure ourselves 4 mystery items. First of which is going to be 3 rare candies, a charged TM, always very valuable, another charged TM, again very valuable, and a fast TM. Fast TMs are cool too. Alright, but with that, we are now at rank 6. And we got ourselves a cool 1330 Stardust as well. So, pretty good, pretty good. Let me see if I remember how to do this. Oh, nope, by the way. There we go. Okay, so now we are at rank 6. We've got a star under our name, a star for effort, a you tried star. So ready to move into to keep on keeping on. We were able to get here with 2 positive sets under our name, with 3 wins out of 5 in set number 1 and 4 wins out of 5 for set number 2. Real quick, I'm going to go ahead and set up for set number 3 with a brand new team, but before we do that, grab a quick drink of water. Coughing up a storm out here, and I apologize. I'm coughing up every now and again. And again, I apologize. Okay, and with that, let's go ahead and, with us rehydrated and with a new team under our belt, let's go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards, jump into the Great League, and to introduce the new team that we'll be using for this match. We're starting things out with a Talonflame, with the buffed Incinerate, the new move under its belt, Fly, as well as the ever-trusty Flame Charge. Hanging out in the middle is the Body Slam and Spammin' Vigoroth, who is rocking counter, Body Slam, and Rock Slide. And closing everything out is the ever-trusty Electric Fish, that is Lantern, who's rocking Spark, Thunderbolt, and Surf. Okay, excuse me. Alright, so the team all set and ready to go. Let's see how we do. I have like something under my nose. I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, match number 1 of the set is going to be against Teu 1345. Alright, Teu, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Hypnon Top. Just kidding. First match is now going to be up against a Berserker. And with that, I'm assuming because they brought out the Berserker, I probably know something like Rock Slide that I definitely don't want to try and tank out. Nope, it's going to be Foul Play. I'm sorry. Maybe I don't quite fully remember what Berserker's moves are. That's on me. And by any event, we'll go ahead and fire off a Flame Charge their way, clear out the Berserker, and get ourselves a nifty little attack boost. And with that, next monster we have to deal with is going to be a Raichu. You are taking on quite a decent amount of damage out here, so I'll be a little wary about that. But otherwise, we can fire off another Flame Charge their way. Go ahead and use up my final shield here. I am taking a lot of damage from this electric type attacks, but I'm hoping I'm dishing out plenty of equal damage with our Incinerates. And the answer is yes, we are. And with that, it's going to be the return of the Hitmontop, into which case we're going to go ahead and fire off a Fly their way. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Vigoroth. Vigoroth not probably prefer to stay away from Hitmontop as much as possible, but we do have neutral damage with counter and the ever trusty Body Slam spam. Go ahead and utilize that to our advantage as long as we can. And now Hitmontop coming in with its charge move. Is it the triple axle? Nope, it's going to be close combat. Clearing out the rest of our Vigoroth there. Now it's just a matter of whether or not we're able to spark down the rest of the Hitmontop, and we are. So we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay. So far so good. We're currently 1 for 1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we look for our next opponent. Speaking of, match number 2 is going to be up against 0-0 Don 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 0-0. Alright, Don Don Don. What do you got? First match is going to be the Dragonite. I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for my Lantern, in which case they're going to swap out for their Quagsire. Definitely not the most favorable matchups for us, considering it's Quagsire. And with that, though, we should be able to at least tank out 1 Mud Bomb. 2 might be pushing it a little bit, but I know for sure we should be able to do at least 1. There it is. And now we'll go ahead and fire off another Surf their way. Do we clear the shield, or do we hit the Quagsire? Hit the Quagsire, okay. Okay, with that, I think we'll go ahead and save our shields for now and say goodbye to our Lantern there. RIP, buddy, have served well. Now with that, we're going to come in with the Vigoroth. I'm going to try and tank out this next one as well. I think it's going to be another Mud Bomb. Oh no, it's going to be Stone Edge this time. Ooh, good damage in there. And with that, though, we do have the rest of the Dragonite to deal with, so I'm a little concerned about that. Hopefully we'll be able to clear out enough shields before inevitable demise. Not quite, but this does give an opportunity to, well, unfortunately say goodbye to our Vigoroth here. RIP, buddy, have served well. Save as much shields as we can as we bring Talonflame against this Dragonite. And then eventually against the Quagsire. It's not going to be ideal. But hopefully, if we get ourselves a nice boost with this Flame Charge, we might be able to, get some good damage in with our Incinerate before our inevitable demise. Oh boy, okay. Unfortunately, we are going to be saying, or we have to use our final shield here. And with that, are they going for Quag? Oh, they're going for Lickitung. Oh. They're bringing back the Quagsire. I don't remember exactly how much health is left on the Quagsire, but yep, that fly was definitely enough to do it. Ooh. But with that, they were able to lick down the rest of my Talonflame there, so unfortunately... Sorry, I keep hitting my keyboard tray. But unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why. I apologize for that. I don't know what's going on with my nose today. Anyway. Right now, we are currently, I think, 1 win and 1 loss, if I recall correctly. So let's see if we can go 2 for 1 as we go into our next match. And match number 2, or match number 3 is going to be against Necrozmark. 000 Necrozmark, if I recall correctly. That first matchup is going to be up against a Talonflame. Just kidding, is going to be up against a Vigoroth. Okay, with that, I have opted to stick it out. I do have to be careful because Vigoroth does have the ability to learn Rock Slide. That's definitely not something I want to tank out. Thank you very much. That's going to be Body Slam. Okay. Alright, but with that, we are able to finish off the rest of the Vigoroth there. And with that, though, we are now face to face once again with the Talonflame. Okay. Might be pushing my luck a little bit here, but I'm going to go ahead and keep my Talonflame for now. We are also going to go for the boost there. And I'll go ahead and fire off a fly their way. Hope for some good neutral damage. Or take out their shield. I'll take that. And with that, unfortunately, it looks like we'll be saying goodbye to our Talonflame here. RIP, buddy, you have served well. And with that, we're coming in with the Lantern, into which case they're now going to swap right on out for the Victory Bell, into which case we're going to strike back with our Vigoroth. And looks like we were indeed able to get ourselves some good damage in on the Victory Bell before our inevitable demise. So, thank you very much, Vigoroth. RIP, but you have done very well there. And with that, we are able to spark the rest of the Victory Bell out of here. And now we are able to fire a Thunderbolt at the remainder of their Talonflame. So we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, that was battle number 2, yeah. Okay, I mean battle number 3. Hello. Okay, so with that, we are currently 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's go ahead and see if we can get win number 3 in match number 4. And match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Vashti 1. Alright, Vashti, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Sirfetch'd. Okay, I like it. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for my Lantern. And with that, Noctowl wasting no time here, going straight for the Shadow Ball. Alright, I'll respect your use of a Shadow Ball with our use of a Thunderbolt. And then we got the Noctowl right on out of here. And it's going to be the return of the Sirfetch'd. With that, we may actually say goodbye to our Lantern here. RIP, buddy, you have served well. Okay, with that, go ahead and fire off a Flame Charge their way. Do we do good damage to the Sirfetch'd, or do we take out their first shield? First shield it is. Ooh, final one is going to be a Lantern of their own. We gotta be careful with how we play this one. And coming in with the surf. We'll go ahead and come in with the body slam. Hoping for better neutral damage that way. And now we do manage to take out shield number 2 there. Okay, with that in mind, we'll go ahead and start shielding up ourselves. It's gonna be another surf heading our way. Okay, with that, we'll fire off the body slam. Okay. Whoop. And then we do have body slam number 2 heading over towards the lantern. Right, and with that, we got a little bit of extra damage in there. And with that, we'll go ahead and shield out this last attack. Hopefully, they don't have double charge under their belt. Well, doesn't look like it, so we are able to fire off this fly, and hopefully, this is enough to finish off this Surf Etch. Yes, it is. So we are able to clear out the Surf Etch and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we are 3 wins and 1 loss, so no matter what, we're hanging in the positive. Let's see if we can go 4-1 as we look for our last match. And last match of the set is going to be up against Bridger. Alright, Bridger, what do you got? First round is going to be up against a Lapras. I'm definitely going to be taking some pretty nasty neutral damage, if anything, but hopefully we'll be able to dish out our own neutral damage against this Lapras. On a side note, it's a Shiny Flex Lapras, so kind of cool. We'll go ahead and shield out here, because I'm guessing it's going to be a Surf. Yeah. So that's definitely something I gotta keep in mind. They are able to charge up to a Surf fairly quickly. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Flame Charge their way, get them well into the yellow. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and use up my second shield here. Gonna be another Surf. Ooh, can we clear out the Lapras? Yes, we can. Ooh, and with that, next one that we're dealing with is going to be a Quagsire. Okay. And now let's try and see if we can get some good neutral damage with a fly. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and waste no time then. Swap right on out for our Vigoroth. It's gonna be a Mud Bomb. Does hurt quite a bit, but we can fight back with our Body Slams. Alright, get them well into the yellow at the very least. There's gonna be another Mud Bomb. Okay. Ooh, and with that, last monster we have to deal with is going to be a Wigglytuff. Okay. So Talonflame doesn't have a lot of health to its name right now, but at the very least you do have an opportunity to fire off one final Flame Charge. And get a little bit of extra attack in our Incinerate before our inevitable demise, like so. And with that, all hope now lies on our Lantern. Well, I'm guessing it's going to be taking out a Disarming Voice? Okay. I guess it's not very much of a guess if I'm waiting for the attack to actually come in. Yeah, but anyway, the final mon to deal with is going to be the rest of these Shadow Quagsire, but we do have a Surf at the ready. Is it going to be enough? Research tells me it is, so we are indeed able to secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, We have ourselves another 4 wins out of 5, so I'll definitely take that. And with that, we can go ahead and claim this 400 Stardust, this fast TM. We got ourselves a Machoke. There's a Raspberry. Okay, we got ourselves a brand new Machoke. How's your IVs? Interesting. I'm gonna try to figure out. And with that, we'll go ahead and claim these 3 rare candies as well, into which case we have now made it to rank 7. Alright, making good progress, making good progress. We got a pretty good amount of Stardust as well, so I'll definitely take that. Oop. Okay. So with that, so far so good. We have 3 wins out of 5 for set number 1, and we have back-to-back 4 wins out of 5 for sets 2 and 3. So hanging in there pretty well, hanging in there pretty well. With that, I'll go ahead and swap on out for a new team for set number 4. But before we jump into set number 4, I'm going to go ahead and hit the restroom real quick, so I will be right back. All right. Hello, hello. We have returned. Anyway. Alright, so with a quick bathroom break over, let's go ahead and jump right back into the battles for set number 4. Go ahead and jump into the Great League, and before I forget, boop, up. Am I missing a team? Did I accidentally delete 2 teams? Oh no, I forgot to change the team last time, my bad. Anyway, there we go. I knew something was missing, I apologize for that, but anyway. To now introduce the team that we are going to be using for this next set. We're starting things out with a Wigglytuff up at the front, who is rocking Charm, its new charge move Icy Wind, and Disarming Voice. Yes, we're going to be a Charmer today, I apologize. But hanging out in the middle is the ever bulky Umbreon, who is rocking... Oh, this is the wrong team too, what the heck? Did I just might have recorded the wrong Pokemon in the middle. My apologies. Let me fix that really quickly. I don't know how I did that. Oh. Huh. Sorry. Apologize for the technical difficulties. I'm not sure how this... Huh. I think I'm a little out of sync here. Oh, that's why. One is on 2, the other ones are on 1. My apologize. I don't know how long this has been messed up here. This is totally the wrong team. What am I doing? Oh boy. Oh buddy. Okay. Sorry, the system's being weird. I don't know what I'm... Well, anyway. Just gonna go ahead and ignore this whole side thing. We'll go ahead and fix that in post, I guess. That's my bad. Might be. Playing around with new things. Eventually we'll get the whole thing figured out. Anywho. But besides whatever's going on with that, let's go ahead and actually I have one, sorry, really dedicated to figuring out how this whole thing can work out. Well, we'll figure it out for the next stream. Apologies again for the technical difficulties. Well, hopefully we'll be able to get something good going next time around. But for now, we'll go ahead and keep on keeping on. Just to reintroduce the team real quick, we're starting things out with Wigglytuff with Charm, Icy Wind, and Disarming Voice. Hanging out in the middle, we have Umbreon, who's rocking Snarl, Foul Play, and Last Resort. And hanging out in the back, we have Clodsire, who's rocking Poison Sting, Earthquake, and Sludge Bomb. Alright, so this is the team that we'll be using. Let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do for set number 4. And in fact, match number 1 of set number 4 is going to be up against Lord Kokusho. Alright, Lord Kokusho, what do you got? First round is going to be up against a Talonflame. We're going to go ahead and opt out for our Umbreon here. They're going to opt out for their Azumarill. Ooh, buddy. Okay. Then go ahead and fire off as many last resorts as I possibly can before our inevitable demise. Kind of our best case at this point, honestly. Just hoping for as many last resorts before we succumb to the Azumarill. The good news is, as far as I'm aware, we're definitely more spammy, so we have that under our belt. The unfortunate thing is we don't really have much in terms of damage output, so I think with that, we'll actually just go ahead and say goodbye to our Umbreon here. R.I.P. buddy, you have served well. Oh no, you're still alive. Haha, I'm sorry, I counted out the bulkiness of Umbreon. I apologize. Although they could be undercharging in order to save, you know, a little bit extra health for later. Oh, I shouldn't have swapped, because now I have to deal with well, the rest of this Azumarill, as well as the eventual rest of the Talonflame that should be following suit. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off an Icy Wind their way. It's going to debuff them for like a second, as I'm assuming Flame Charge is going to be following suit pretty soon. So we were able to get a decent amount of damage in there. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for my Clodsire. I'm feeling a bit risky, and we're going to try and tank out this next one. I'm guessing it's going to be Flame Charge. Yep. So I would handle that. And the attacks are now going to be buffed up. I'm still playing it risky. It's going to be Fly this time. Ooh, gets us to about half health. It's a tad bit concerning. We do still have 2 of our shields left, so I definitely want to start using those in a minute. Like right now. Now is a good time to probably use the shields. And with that, next mon we're dealing with is going to be a Poliwrath. Ooh, definitely a good possibility of a Scald heading our way in a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and try and get as much damage in as we can before that happens. Oh, it's actually gonna be Icy Wind. Ooh. I tried to bait out their last charge move there, but all it did was cost me an Umbreon and then a Clodsire, so unfortunately that is going to be lost number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, unfortunately we are starting with a loss, but we still have 4 matches left, plenty of opportunities to bounce back. Let's see if we can as we go against Sokioku for match number 2. Alright, Sokioku starting things out with a Skarmory. Ooh, we're definitely not winning any of the leads today, that's for certain. With that, I'll go ahead and swap right on out for my Umbreon. In which case, we are going to be spamming all of the foul plays their way. We're going to try and tank this out. If it is Brave Bird, we should still be okay. But I'm guessing that means they're going to dip in a moment. Yep. Brave Bird and dip. And it's going to be to a Swampert. Okay. Okay. I might shield out here, just to keep my Umbreon alive for a little bit longer, so I can fire off at least one more foul play before my inevitable demise. Okay, got another foul play. We do manage to clear out their shield there. Ooh, and now I think we'll be saying goodbye to our Umbreon here. RIP, buddy, you have served well. We'll go ahead and bring in the Wiggly. Okay, with that, just in case, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. It is going to be the Earthquake, so pretty thankful I shielded that one out. And probably will pack some pretty nasty neutral damage there. Steel Wings are definitely hurting quite a bit, but let's go ahead and try and reduce a little bit of that damage as we go ahead and fire off a Icy Wind their way. Like that, we do manage to reduce their attack power, if only by a little bit. Okay, and with that, I think we now say goodbye to our Wigglytuff here. RIP, buddy, you've served well. That last mon on our side is going to be the Clodsire. Unfortunately, all of our moves are resisted by Skarmory, so this is very much going to be an uphill battle here. We're going straight for the Brave Bird, though. And so that might give us a little bit of an extra chance here. Not 100% sure, but... Okay, so with that... Ooh, last mon is going to be the Stunfisk. Stunfisk is pretty bulky and is pretty spammy with their mud bombs, but let's see if we can one and done the Stunfisk with a real quick Earthquake. Oh, not quite. Okay. The big question is, are they finishing off with a double mud bomb our way, or are we going to be able to finish off the... Do we have an opportunity to fire off another Sludge Bomb? Not quite. So unfortunately, this is going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIP's there. But, I saw. Nonetheless, GG's all around. Also, hello, and welcome to the stream, Legend T987, or Legend. I can just call you Legend. Hello, welcome. How are you, brother? Doing pretty good. Right now, the set not looking all too well with an 0-2, but otherwise, you know, hanging in there. Hope everything's going well for you as well. Also, apologize for this blank bar over here. I did have the gifts of the team available over here that I wanted to show off, but unfortunately the order kind of went all over the place, so unfortunately yeah, that plan was a bust, so hopefully we'll be able to fix it for future streams. But yeah, in case you're wondering why there's a random blank bar next to my face. Oh, in fact, I have a better fix for that. There you go. But yeah, eventually we'll go ahead and have that fixed up again for next stream, but for now we're working on that. Also apologize if I keep like sniffling and like rubbing my nose. I don't know why, something's like bugging me right now. But yeah, apologize for all that. But yeah, other than all of that, it's been a good night, and I hope everything's going well for you as well, Legend. But yeah, in any event, we are currently 0-2 right now, so definitely not in the greatest of places, but hopefully we'll be able to pick things up as we jump into match number 3. And match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Nick Wren 14. Alright, Nick Wren, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Stunfisk. Not the most ideal situation for me right now, but all things considered. I'm going to try and stick it out this time around. I don't know how favorable that's going to be for me, but I'm thinking it might be relatively okay. I don't know, we'll see. We are able to fire off one rock slide our way. It does get us to about half health. Oh, excuse me. And we'll go ahead and fire off the Icy Wind their way. It is going to give some pretty good neutral damage and lower their attack, if only by a little bit. With that, I'll go ahead and shield out here just in case they're going straight for the Earthquake. They are indeed going straight for the Earthquake. So with that... Okay... maybe utilizing a little bit too much shields here. We'll go ahead and shield out this next rock slide. Okay, with that, you could possibly try and charm out the rest of the Stunfisk, but just in case they had another rock slide already at the ready, we'll just go ahead and Icy Wind and clear out the rest of the Stunfisk there. Okay, so we do clear their Stunfisk, but they do still have 2 shields over R0, so definitely not the most ideal place to be. And with that though, next mon is going to be a Trevenant, so actually we do have some good news there, as we do have Umbreon hanging out. We will be saying goodbye to our Wigglytuff here though. RIP, buddy, have served well. And with that though, final mon is going to be the Altaria. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Foul Play their way, clear out shield number 1. And we'll go ahead and bring in Clodsire for that good old-fashioned neutral poison damage. Also, if by chance Altaria is packing Moonblast, we should be able to resist that as well. So hoping bulk and poison typing carry us through to the end. Pretty much. Alright, but let's see what charge move we're going to be tanking out here. It's going to be a Sky Attack. And we're able to handle that just fine. And we have another charge move coming our way. Are they going to try for the Moonblast, or are they going to keep on with the Sky Attacks? I'm guessing Sky Attack. Oh, there it is. Alright, it does get us well into the red, though, so I gotta be a little bit careful going forward. Another Sludge Bomb. Get rid of their last shield. Here's hoping I can get to one more Sludge Bomb before my demise. Yes, we can. Is it going to be enough to actually damage the Altaria, though? Or do enough damage to the Altaria? To go into the red, but otherwise we may have put our Umbreon at risk of having to deal with a future Moonblast. But for now, we can go ahead and deal with the rest of this Trevenant. Okay, Trevenant coming in with the Shadow Ball. Fortunately, it's not very effective. Okay, so now that we have double Foul Plays at the ready, I'm going to go ahead and fire off one their way now. And hopefully I can fire off another one before Altaria fires off their next move. Yes, we do. Okay, so we fire that off their way, and unless Altaria is more bulky than I think, nope. We are able to clear the Altaria and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and thank you very much for the good luck wish legend as well. I think that helped us carry on through this past match. Well, always appreciated, always appreciated. Alright, but with that, we are now 1 win and 2 losses, still in the negative, but hopefully with this next match we'll be able to tie everything up. And let's see if we can as we go into match number 4 against Bagon Used Fly. If they don't have a Bagon with Fly on them, I'm going to be sorely disappointed. Well, they don't have Bagon right now, but they do have Dugong with the Ice Shards. And the Shiny Flex on that note. Definitely appreciating that. And with that, I'm guessing they're going to be starting to come in with the Icy Winds, really reducing our attack power there. Okay, with that though, we have an opportunity to fire off a Disarming Voice their way. Do we take out shield number 1, or do we do good damage to Dugong? Shield number 1 it is. Okay. With that, I'm going to go ahead and use up my next shield here. I'm guessing it's got to be another Icy Wind our way. Yep, there it is. And with that, just trying to go all in with the damage there. Probably could have fired off the Disarming Voice now that I looked at it, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, we say goodbye to our Wigglypuff. RIP, buddy. You've done well. With that, Dewgong's coming in with another Icy Wind. We were able to resist that pretty well, although our attack power does get debuffed quite a bit. Putting a lot of pressure on my Umbreon right now to tank out all of these attacks, and unfortunately lose a good amount of attack power there. And with that, next mon is going to be the Mandibuzz, into which case we're going to swap out for our Clodsire, into which case they're now going to bring out the Pelipper. Alright, with that, we are able to pack some pretty good neutral damage in with that Sludge Bomb. However, they're going to start firing away with their, what I'm assuming is going to be their Weather Ball. We should be able to survive at least one. We might want to shield the second. Yeah, we're probably definitely going to want to shield the second. Okay, with that, fire off a Sludge Bomb their way, clear out their shield. And with that, I'm going to want to shield out this next attack. I guess it's going to be another Weather Ball. Yep, there it is. And with that, coming in with another Sludge Bomb their way. Then we're able to clear out the rest of the Pelipper, and now we just have the rest of the Mandibuzz to deal with. Ooh, I was hoping to swap out before they got to their charge move, but I horribly miscounted on that one. So we're going to have to tank out this next foul play, which we actually do. Okay, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and fire off a Sludge Bomb their way, get a little bit of extra neutral damage in before our inevitable demise. There we go. Alright, that's the Battle of Mandibuzz versus Umbreon. We're gonna be here for a hot minute. So, you know, sit back, relax, grab some popcorn. Use it as a good opportunity for a restroom break. Anywho. Luckily for us, we had a lot of charge on our last resorts there, and we might actually be able to actually close this one out with the next last resort. As long as we don't get closed out by their next... I'm assuming this is going to be Aerial Ace. Yep, this guy's well into the red, but otherwise... Oh shoot, they had another one! Ooh, I don't know if we can survive this one. It'd be quite miraculous if we did, but unfortunately the other the other Aerial Ace does clear out our Umbreon, so unfortunately that is going to be loss number 3 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so unfortunately it looks like this team not quite holding up to what I was hoping for. But, you know, we do have an opportunity to get at least one more win in, and let's see if we can do that as we go against Azulite Poke for our final match. That final match is going to be up against a Shadow Quagsire. Okay, with that, I believe we should have enough bulk in us to be able to tank out this first charge move, even if it is Stone Edge. Excuse me. Okay, oof. Maybe I overestimated the bulkiness of Wigglytuff. Oh, buddy. Okay. You know what? That's fair. That's on me. Alright, with that, I'm going to go ahead and use my first shield here. Oh, man. I wasn't ready for that. Anyway, we'll go ahead and fire off an Icy Wind their way. Either clear out their first shield or clear out their Quagsire. Quagsire it is. Next one I'll deal with is going to be a Gligar. Alright, just get a couple extra charm damage in before our inevitable demise. And with that, we can go ahead and bring in the Umbreon. And I'm guessing there's going to be a good amount of digs heading our way, considering how much energy has been charged up. So I'm going to be on the lookout for that. Luckily for us, we do have bulk on our side. And the ever spammy foul play to fire off as well. Okay, with that, guess there's gonna be another dig heading our way. Probably. Maybe. There it is. Get us to about half health. Whoop. And then we have another foul play to send their way. Get them to about right into the red there. Okay, it's gonna be aerial ace. I was wondering if we would be able to tank out dig, but I guess probably not, considering how much damage we took from aerial ace. But he did fire aerial ace, so we do manage to live on to face off against the rest of this Gligar. And with that, we do say goodbye to our Umbreon there. RIP, buddy, I've served well. With that, I'm going to try to tank out this next... I'm assuming this is going to be dig. Gets us to roughly about half health. Ooh, and with that, last mon to deal with is going to be a Registeel, who is going to be tanking out this Sludge Bomb, no problem. Okay. With that in mind, I think no matter what charge move they throw our way, we should be able to tank it out with the rest of our Clodsire. I'm not 100% sure, but now is the time to figure that out. Putting all our bets on Clodsire today. It's going to be Focus Blast. We're hanging in just fine. Okay, with that, we got ourselves another Earthquake heading their way. Now the big question is, do we have enough health in us to tank out the wing attacks from Gligar before our inevitable demise? And now we'll go ahead and use up our final shield here. It's going to be the Aerial Ace. Can I get to Sludge Bomb before they get to their next charge move, or finish us off with Aerial Ace? The wing attacks! Ooh, not quite. We just got to the charge move, but unfortunately, and we did have enough health to try and get the charge move, but unfortunately the Aerial Ace was just a tad bit faster. So unfortunately, that is going to be last number 4 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so definitely not much good luck there with that team, unfortunately. But we did still get one win out of it, so I'll go ahead and claim that 430 Stardust. And it is still enough to get us to rank 8, so can't really argue with that. And we got 1210 Stardust as well, so again, can't really argue with that. Alright, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this team because it's, well, it didn't quite work out well for us there, unfortunately. Hopefully, this next team will be able to pick up the slack a little bit from that last one, and we'll be able to get some good results in moving on forward. But before we get into that, actually first I'm going to grab a quick drink of water. Friendly always reminder to... What? Friendly reminder to always stay hydrated. Okay. Alright, and with that, with hydration completed, and our team set for set number 5, which is going to be done in a brand new day, we'll go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards, jump into the Great League, and to introduce the team that will be... Oh, GG, sending luck your way for the next set. Oh, thank you very much, Legend. Hopefully we are able to fully receive that luck moving in forward. But anyway, the team that I'll be trying to use that luck as much as possible is a Azumarill up at the front, who's rocking Bubble, Play Rough, and Ice Beam. Hanging out in the middle is Gligar, who's rocking Wing Attack, Aerial Ace, and Dig. And closing everything out, we have Deoxys of the defense variety, who is rocking Counter, Thunderbolt, and Psycho Boost. Alright, So the team all set and ready to go. Let's see how we do for set number 5. Hopefully well enough, but we'll see. Alright, and match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Ghost Nick Lawler. Alright, Ghost Nick Lawler, what do you got? First round is going to be up against a Greedent. And with that, I think right now Greedent, in terms of its charge moves, only knows Body Slam and Crunch. So the Body Slams are definitely something to look out for, but otherwise I think we should be okay, unless I'm missing a charge move. Unless I'm missing a critical charge move that Greedent might know. We should be okay. Oop. I'm guessing it's gonna be the Body Slam spam all the way through. Yep. Dang, they really charged that one. Alright. Well, with all those body slams, we got our Azumarill well into the red, so props to them for fully utilizing a body slam spam on that one. And with that, ooh, they're bringing in Lantern. I probably could have brought in Deoxys for a little bit better cover considering Lantern Surf, but Gligar's here now, so we'll go ahead and try and make this work out for us. On the plus side, we do resist their sparks fairly well, so we're not too worried about their fast move damage. But again, we do have to keep an eye out for their surfs heading our way. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and shield out here. Okay. The big question is, are they going to double shield here, or are they going to let us sneak in a dig? Maybe a little bit too much of a risk, but I'm going to go ahead and protect my Gligar here. Keep my Gligar alive as long as I possibly can. Go for that other dig. And with that, final mon is going to be a Charizard. Alright, I'm guessing we're going to be seeing a Blast Burn heading our way. I think we should be able to tank that out. Answer is yes. And with that, we do have Thunderbolt at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that off their way. Ooh, perfectly clear out that Charizard there, and we do still have a little bit of the Lantern remaining. And we just say goodbye to our Deoxys there. RIP, buddy, have served well. And with that, we are able to wing attack the rest of the Lantern right on out of here and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's all around. Thunder over Rock Slide, and Rock Slide will come in clutch. That's true. Rock Slide is definitely a good move to have on Deoxys as well. I would say, if anything, I do prefer Thunderbolt in the event that we run into any situations. I think, if I recall correctly, I could be wrong, but I think Thunder still has like better neutral coverage overall. But again, I could be wrong. It could be like the previous meta that Thunderbolt was preferred, and then Rock Slide is actually more preferred this time around, but you know, in any event, I feel like Thunderbolt or Rock Slide is pretty I'm assuming it's still pretty interchangeable, but again, I could be wrong. You know, they're fairly similar, and yeah, I think there are some edge. I don't really know what other edge cases I can think of that, or maybe some of the grass types that pop up, but which could be more plentiful this season, but yeah, we'll see. I feel like that Thunderbolt, though, does at the very least makes us a little bit more potent to any Skarmorys that may come across, considering was it Rock Slide does neutral damage due to the steel typing, but Thunderbolts slip right on through. But that's really the only case I can think of for Thunderbolt over Rock Slide that's more viable in this particular meta. Also, Azumarill is a fairly popular one that could probably, where our Thunderbolts might come in a little bit more handy. But I won't argue against Rock Slide. Rock Slide definitely has pretty solid coverage as well, and I guess it's one of those kind of things where it's what fits best with your team kind of thing. Like, do you need more rock coverage or do you need more electric coverage? But yeah, won't argue with implementing Rock Slide though. Rock Slide is a solid move. I use it all day, every day, whenever I can. Just not in this particular case, but anyway. Moving right along. Right now we are 1-0. Let's see if we can go 2-0 as we go against Batosai 005. Alright, Batosai, what do you got? First match is gonna be a Shadow Alolan Golem. Why am I sticking it on this match? What am I doing right now? Anyway, this might be a wild charge? It is. Was it a good idea to tank out a full wild charge? Probably not, especially now that we're dealing with a Haunter of all things. But anyway, I'm gonna waste no time here. Just go straight for the Psycho Boost. I'm guessing it's gonna get shielded. Yep. And that we say goodbye to our Deoxys there. RIP, buddy. I've served well. With that though, I'm actually gonna go ahead and swap right on out for my Gligar. The only notable thing about Haunter, especially in its shadow form, is I'm assuming it is much more on the frailer side. The only unfortunate thing is that Gligar is pretty spammy, so that's definitely something I have to keep an eye out for. Okay, and with that, they actually did catch me while I was firing the aerial ace, so I'm guessing this might be a CMP tie situation, into which case, yep, there goes our aerial ace. I only spent a few, but I'm assuming, yep, it is still enough to finish off the rest of the Haunter. So we have that going. And with that, it's going to be return of the Golem. Ooh. And with that, it registered the, ooh. This is actually an interesting dilemma. Ooh. They actually might have me here just purely on firepower alone. So I have to give them credit where credit is due. They hit me hard with the shadows out of the gate. And I think it's paying off for them here. Yep. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for the Shadow Golem. I wasn't ready for the Shadow Haunter or the Shadow Venusaur. Dang, okay. I don't know where else to go from there except RIPs to us, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Whew, they were ready. They were ready for that moment. Probably should have shielded the Wild Charge if anything, but I don't know. I think Haunter would have eaten us alive after that. Maybe, depending. Yeah, but anyway. Definitely caught me off guard. I'll have to give him that. But with that, I think we're 1 win and 1 loss. Let's go ahead and see if we can go 2-1 as we go into our next match against Joe Una 95. All right, Joe Una, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Poliwrath. Shadow Poliwrath, for that matter. And with that, they're swapping out for the Reggie, Shadow Reggie. Into which case, we're going to go ahead and swap right on out for our Defense Deoxys. Defense Deoxys technically would be a pretty solid option against, Poliwrath as well, considering our Psychic typing, but hopefully getting ourselves some good counter damage, or fighting damage against this Shadow Registeel, and getting some decent neutral damage with that Thunderbolt. with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here just to keep my defense Deoxys alive for a little bit longer. It's going to be the Flash Cannon. Okay, and with that, I'm guessing... Alright, Shadow Poliwrath has returned to the field. We'll go ahead and fire off another Thunderbolt their way, clear out their shield. And with that, can I get to a Psycho Boost before our demise? Yes, we can. And fire that off their way. Do we clear out shield number 2? We do. And with that, I'll go ahead and bring back my Poliwrath. I'll bring back my Azumarill. There we go. That's the Pokemon I'm looking for. Alright, Poliwrath coming in with the Icy Wind. And that final one to deal with is going to be a Bastiodon. And we're going double steel to protect their Poliwrath. I can respect that. But with that, we do have Gligar to fire off some digs at this Bastiodon. I thought I'm actually going to go ahead and shield here. Might have survived, but I do want to try and keep my Gligar alive for at least a little bit longer. Okay, and with that, I can go ahead and fire off another dig their way. Alright, clear out their Bastiodon. Can I get to Aerial Ace before they get to Icy Wind? Yes, we can. Is this enough to clear the Poliwrath? Or are we just doing some good damage? Definitely enough to clear the Poliwrath, so we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay. Oh, yeah. So with that, we are currently 2 wins and 1 loss. So hanging in the positive right now, but can we go for win number 3? Let's find out as we go into match number 4, which is going to be up against JJB Bats. Alright, JJB, what do you got? First one is going to be the Poliwrath, this time non-shadow version. Like that, we'll go ahead and stick things out with our Azumarill. Both of us firing off resisted charge attacks. Ooh. But with that, they have swapped out for the Registeel. Why does this feel awfully familiar? But this time they do manage to catch my play rough here. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and swap in for my defense Deoxys. And we're going to try and tank out this next charge move. Let's see what they're throwing our way. This time it's going to be a Zap Cannon. The unfortunate thing about Zap Cannon is it did provide the ability to debuff our attack as well. Not particularly an ideal thing to have, but it is what it is. And with that, we'll go ahead and use up our next shield here. It's going to be a Focus Blast. And with that... what are they bringing out today? Ooh, it's gonna be the Skarmory. Okay, that's different. You know, fair enough. Credit where credit is due. That is indeed a different beast to deal with. And unfortunately for us, we don't have enough in us to get to another... Thunder, but we do manage to clear out their last shield there, so I'll definitely take that. I'm going to try and tank this out. I think we should be able to also handle a Brave Bird. Definitely still hurts, not going to lie, but otherwise we are still kicking. Ooh. That though, they are coming back in with the Poliwrath. Going to be tanking out this Ice Beam. I will admit, out of everything though, their catches are on point. Like, my goodness. They can catch. Alright, with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here because I'm guessing, yep, it's going to be an Icy Wind. They have 2 icy winds under them though. Ooh, looks like they might. Can we tank it out? I know it usually doesn't provide too much damage, but it's still quadruple effective. Yep. So it does still get us well into the red there. Alright, can I undercharge, or are they pretty much far gone at this point? Oh no, we can. Ooh, did I like severely undercharged? Is there a point to me undercharging? I don't know. I think they might actually have us here, because I think one more Brave Bird is enough to finish us off. Or even Sky Attack. Looks like Skarmory made all the difference here, and all of their catches, admittedly. That's some really good catches. But, yeah, unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 2 of this set here. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Also, hello, welcome to the stream, Yuri Avenger, and thank you very much for the 3 months. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for the subscriptions. Hopefully we'll be able to, I'm continuously working on making sure that we actually keep our promises in our schedules, and try and deliver as much content as we can. But yeah, again, appreciate it, and be sure to eventually get before 2024. That's maybe a kind of a stretch, but hopefully I'll get at least one custom emote to use for said subscriptions. But anyway, thank you. thank you. And yeah, unfortunately the Skarmory got us in the end there. But yeah, again, they caught really well. They caught like all of the charge moves at the right times. So I have to give credit where credit is due. All good, man. Happy to support. Yeah, thank you very much again, Yuri Avenger. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate. And you came just in time for the absolute nail biter. That is a 2-win, 2-loss scenario, which means this next match is going to be the make or break. Do we stay in the positive, or do we go into the negative? Let's find out as we go into our final match of this set against Tolkus Ender. Alright, Tolkus, what do you got? First match is going to be against a Sand Slash. That is a shiny flex. With that in mind, they might be able to pack some good neutral damage with their drill runs, but otherwise we should be okay. I probably would have been better to fire Play Rough, I think, because it's not as resisted, but I'm firing off Ice Beam for whatever reason. We could also opt to just try and kind of like bubble them down. I'm not 100% sure if that would work out. I could also just swap in for Defense Deoxys right after this. True. But with that, they're now coming in with the Lantern. Actually, interesting enough, Lantern I think is a little bit of a harder counter to my Azumarill than it is to my Defense Deoxys, but and it is what it is. Alright, with that, I'm going to go ahead and tank out this next charge move. It's going to be Thunderbolt. Gets me well into the yellow. And with that, I'll go ahead and fire off another Thunderbolt their way. They're out your number 1. And with that... maybe a bit risky, considering now I have 1 shield against the Sand Slash. And then going for the Psycho Boost, clearing out the Lantern. Sand Slash coming in to finish off the rest of my Deoxys. there's the name I'm looking for. And that Sand Slash coming in with the Drill Run. Probably could have just bubbled down, but here's hoping maybe this last Ice Beam will. Ooh, with that, final one to deal with is going to be the Medicham. that, I think for now I'm going to try and... Actually... Thought about for a second. I don't know if it's the best idea to stick it out, because I think they're just going to farm down the rest and just gain as much energy as they can with their Medicham to get some ice punches going, like that one. Alright, but with that, we can fire back with an aerial ace. And get them well into the red there. And with that, we now say goodbye to our Gligar. Now, it all depends on whether or not we can bubble down the rest of this Medicham or get to a charge move before they get to their next charge move. Oh no, it doesn't look like we can. Should have swapped out when I had the chance. Unfortunately, just couldn't quite read the room in time. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. And so with that, unfortunately, it's going to be a negative set, but right now we're currently in the doesn't really matter stage of the rankings, so take with that what you will. I'll go ahead and also claim this 430 Stardust as well as this Charge TM. And again, regardless, we are still able to progress to rank 9, so definitely take that. And I'll take that 1440 Stardust as well, so much appreciated there. Yep, I butchered that one terribly, I'm sorry. There we go. Alright, so with that, to kind of... Oh, to first and foremost, thank Panda Gaming V2 for the follow. Greatly appreciated. But to kind of recap how we are doing for the night so far, we started out in the positive with 3 wins out of 5 for set number 1 and 4 wins out of 5 for sets 2 and 3. Set number 4, unfortunately, we had ourselves a rough one there with only 1 win out of 5. And set 5, unfortunately, also in the negative with 2 out of 5 as well. So, not in the most recent sets, not exactly in the greatest of places, but I think what we're going to do now is, because it is a brand new day for us, we do still have 4 matches left in us because of that. I'm going to go ahead and set up a brand new team real quick. Debating on whether or not to use one of the teams that was 4-1 and see if that still carries us through, or if I should use try and build up a brand new team and test that out, see how that goes. I'm Panda Gaming V2. Love the Magikarp hat. Thank you very much. And once again, anytime the Magikarp hat is mentioned, I'd like to point out that my sister actually gave this to me for Christmas last year. So it is nearly 1 year since we've had this Magikarp hat, so we're nearing the 1 year anniversary of the carp being ever present in our Go Battle League battles. So there's that. Don't really have anything planned for any kind of Magikarp hat anniversary, but yeah. Very thankful to my sister for this hat, and I appreciate that you guys love the Magikarp hat. But yeah, anyway, real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and I don't really remember what the team was that I used previously, so on that note, give me one moment. I shall go ahead and figure out what team we're going to use for the remainder of, for at least 2 or 3 more matches, and I will be right back. Alright, and we have returned. Hello, hello. Just whipped up a random team out of the blue because I don't remember any of the teams that we previously used. So hopefully it works out for us. We'll find out in a moment. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and we'll go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards, jump into the Great League. And the team that we'll be utilizing for this one is Wishcash up at the front, rocking Mudshot, Mud Bomb, and Scald. Hanging out in the middle, we have Mandibuzz, rocking Snarl, Foul Play, and Aerial Ace. And closing everything out, we have the defense form of Deoxys, rocking Counter, Thunderbolt, and Psycho Boost. Excuse me. So yeah, hopefully everything works out with this team as we jump right into set number 6. Excuse me, and see how we do. Okay, and With that, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against J-Dub 246. Alright, J-Dub, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Whimsicott. Definitely not a particularly ideal place for me to be in, so I'm going to go ahead and swap in for my Deoxys, into which they're going to swap in for their Skarmory. And on that note, the good news is we do have Thunderbolt at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that off their way. Now we do manage to clear out shield number 1. Nice. And with that, we're going to try and tank out this next one. I'm not sure if they're going to go Brave Bird right out the gate, but you never know. It's going to be Sky Attack, so we're able to handle that just fine. Okay, with that, go ahead and fire off another Thunderbolt their way. We take out shield number 2. Nope, we just do good damage to the Skarmory. Oh, and we're actually able to counter the rest of the Skarmory right on out of here. So I'll take that. And with that, are they coming back with Whimsicott, or are they bringing in their third Mon? Whimsicott it is. Okay. Okay, with that. Ooh, with that they swapped out for, I think that was Steelix. We'll be tanking out the Psycho Boost just fine, and with that we're actually going to go ahead and swap right back in for our Wishcash. Into which case we have the ever trusty Mud Bomb spam to carry us through to victory. At least hopefully carry us to the victory. And with that, we'll try and tank out this next attack. Let's see what this Steelix has going on. It's going to be a break and swipe. Do we get the attack debuff? No, not this time. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off another Mud Bomb their way. Clear out the rest of their Steelix. And with that, it's going to be the return of the Whimsicott. I think with that, in that case, we're going to go ahead and say goodbye to our Wishcash there. RIP, buddy, as well. And with that, we do have Aerial Ace at the ready. So go ahead and fire that off their way. And the big question is, are they baiting us out with the Seed Bomb? Nope, they're going straight for the Moonblast. Well, this is where things get tricky. Ah, shoot. They're able to fire off the next charge move. Okay, the big question is, can we survive a Moonblast? Oh, no, we can't. Oh, man. Ah, the Whimsicott takes a victim. Takes pretty much... I think that Whimsicott actually swept my team. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, so unfortunately that is going to be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Ooh, was not prepared for the Whimsicott sweep. Ooh, hit me where it hurt. Anyway, right now we're 1-1, but let's see if we can go 1-1 as we go against Panamanian Polo. Alright, Panamanian, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against the Saberline. Okay, on that note, I'm guessing the big thing that I do have to worry about is the possibility of them firing off a return straight from the get-go. And that... Just because I'm getting a little cautious out here, let's go ahead and shield out here. Oh, it's gonna be foul play. Okay. Now I'm gonna fire off a Mud Bomb their way, clear out shield number 1. And just in case they're going for the return now, just a Hail Mary return to clear things out. Nope, they're going for another foul play. Okay. consider me absolutely concerned about the possibility of running into a return there. Rather not deal with that as if I can help it. Thank you very much. With that though, they have swapped out for their Shadow Quagsire, into which case we swapped out for our Deoxys of the defense variety. With that, I'm guessing they're going double. They're going for another Mud Bomb here. Should get us deep in the yellow or right at the red. Deep in the yellow it is. Okay. Okay, with that, we're gonna go ahead and fire off a Psycho Boost their way, clear out to their Quagsire. And with that, running out the counter. Okay. Okay. Maybe I didn't need to bait here. I'm not 100% sure. Let's find out. Oh, we do manage to take a shield here. Nice. Alright, so with that, we now say goodbye to our Wish Cashier. R.I.P. buddy, you have served well. Oh, no, you're still alive. No, anyway. And with that, I'm guessing they're going Flame Charge all the way. Might as well. Their Incinerate is, well, incinerating me quite heavily. Ah. I keep thinking I have a little bit extra time than I actually do, because I was just about to switch out to the Deoxys, but they're going for the Flame Charge. They're finishing off my, they're finishing off my Mandibuzz there, and they are also finishing off my Deoxys there. So unfortunately, that's going to be our second loss of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Alright, so I may need to go back to the drawing board to figure out a different team, but hopefully this team will be able to start making a comeback here as we go into match number 3. And match number 3 is going to be up against K-White 92. Alright, K-White, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Swampert. Okay, with that, I'm assuming they're prepping double Hydro Cannons out here, so go ahead and fire off a Scald their way, get some good damage there. Now, can I handle a Hydro Cannon? I think it'll get us deep in the red, but I don't think it's going to kill us. Earthquake. Earthquake still hurts quite a bit, but otherwise we're still hanging in there. And with that, we're able to fire off a Mud Bomb and clear off the rest of the Swampert. And with that, their next mon is going to be the Venusaur, into which case we're bringing in our, excuse me, Mandibuzz, into which case they brought in their Talon Flame. Okay. And with that, I'm going to try and take this out. Could be Fly, now I think about it. I'm guessing, yep, it's going to be Flame Charge. They're definitely going to want to pack the power into their Incinerate as much as they possibly can. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, and with that, I have to say goodbye to my Mandibuzz here. RIP buddy, I've served well. And with that, we are able to counter the rest of the Talon Flame right out of here, and with that, they have opted to call it a night, so we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's all around. Oh, maybe they heard me threatening to change out the team. I don't know. Or maybe we're just getting our we're finally getting our flow with this team. Could be that too. I don't know. Anyway, regardless, we currently have 1 win under our belt, so that's 1 win and 2 losses. Let's see if we can tie it all back together as we go into match number 4 against Osmar Montoya. Alright, Osmar, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Talonflame. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and waste no time. Just go straight for the Scald. Are they going to shield? Oh, they're letting that one go. On that note, I'm actually going to go ahead and shield out here just in case they're going straight for the Brave Bird. They are? Okay. Whew. And with that, we do have a Mud Bomb at the ready. Are they going to shield this one as well, or are they going to let this one go? Or are they going to shield that one? Use their first shield there. And the answer is no. We are able to clear out the rest of the Talonflame, into which case we are now facing off against a Meganium, and now we're facing off against a Drifblim. Excuse me. Okay. And with that, we can go ahead and start firing off some foul plays their way. I'm assuming there's a good chance they may be firing off some Icy Winds in our direction. There it is. Hurts quite a bit and does lower our attack, but otherwise we can respond with our own spammy foul play their way. And with that, we do a magic clear out shield in number 2. And with that, I'm going to try to tank out this next one as well. I think it should get us well into the red, but otherwise we should, well into the yellow. I think we should be okay. Oh, no, right to the red. My bad. Fair enough, fair enough. And with that, we're going to fire off a foul play their way. Actually doesn't do too much damage. And with that, I brought back the Wish Cache, into which case it has been immediately by their Meganium. Okay, so with that, Arrow Ace their way. I'm gonna try to keep my Mana Buzz alive as long as I can, because right now this is actually my best bet against Meganium. Fire the Aerial Ace their way, get them well into the red, but I'm guessing this is where we meet our demise. Yep, there it is. Ooh, now the big question is, I think we might be able to, if Drifblim is packing Shadow Ball, we should be able to tank at least one. I'm pretty sure. As to whether or not we can handle 2 is an entirely different, well, yeah, we definitely can't handle 2 if they're going for another one. So with that, we do get to the Psycho Boost, which should pack some pretty good neutral damage. It's just a matter of whether or not we can counter the Meganium out right afterwards. And the answer is yes. So even with the attack debuff, Deoxys was able to seal the deal there and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so on that note, we're back to the pressure on, being 2 wins and 2 losses. Can we get that positive 3rd win here? Let's find out as we go into our final match, which is going to be up against Shadow Fox 23. Alright, Shadow Fox, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against the Sableye. And again, thing to note about Sableye is that Sableye does pack the pretty nasty return damage. We gotta be on the lookout for that. Otherwise, we can go ahead and try and spam as many charge attacks as we can towards the Sableye here. Might be a tad bit risky, but I'm going to try and tank out this first one. It's going to be the foul play. Okay, we're able to handle that. Relatively okay. Definitely going to want to shield whatever charge move they throw afterwards, though. That is for certain. Now with that, we fired off a mud bomb, and we managed to clear out shield number 1 there. And it looks like they are trying to farm us down with their Shadow Claws. Give them no chance to do so, and fire off another mud bomb. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and shield out here, just in case they're going straight for the return. It could be an up there baiting me out with a foul play. Probably should have read into that, but it is what it is. Anywho, the next mon that we're dealing with is going to be a Stunfisk of the Galarian variety. Of course, the unfortunate thing about dealing with Stunfisk is the fact that Stunfisk has the ever spammy slide more rocks at them. So, probably not going to be all too happy with dealing with those. But it is what it is. The good news is, though, as we fully resist their charge move damage, so pretty much everything is going to be dependent on how much damage they're dishing out with the rock slides. So we have that silver lining going for us. Okay, with that, I was thinking about switching up for the Deoxys, but, well, the game told me no, so we're gonna go ahead and fire off a foul play instead. And now we're swapping out for the Deoxys. I'm assuming it's going to be taking out another rock slide. If that's the case, we should be relatively okay. Yeah. And that's going to be the return of the Sableye. I'm going to go ahead and shield out here, because even if it is foul play, I definitely don't want to deal with that. Thank you very much. And the question is, can I... Oh, I was going to ask if I can counter the rest of the Sableye out of here, but I guess that question is no longer a question, as we are now dealing with a Lantern instead. Okay, with that, they're coming in with the Thunderbolt, getting us well into the red. Okay, we're gonna need to fire something. We're gonna need to fire something at this Lantern here. Otherwise, we're gonna bite the dust for no real good reason. Oh, shoot. I think this Lantern pretty much has us here. I don't recall if I have any. No, I don't. I used my final foul play. Ooh, actually, yeah. Your guess is as good as mine as to how this is gonna play out. Oh shoot, okay. I counted my chickens a little too early there. Or my lack of chickens, I guess in this case. A little too early there, as Mandibuzz was able to finish off both the Lantern and the Sableye. And we did manage to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, well, never mind. We were indeed able to get ourselves a positive 3 out of 5 on that one, so we can claim the Stardust, the rare candies, and a Squall Vet. I'll take that, thank you. Alright, well, this is actually going to be our 7-day streak. Nice, nice. Interesting stats, but I'm going to transfer you out here. And with that, we have made our way over to rank 10. So we have made it to the double digits. And we got ourselves a cool 1689 Stardust as well, so I'll take that. Excuse me. Alright, so it may have been out of like... might have been because we barely were able to get into it, but we do still manage to stay in the positive with set number 6. Oof. Tell it's getting a little late in the night and I'm having trouble talking at this point. Actually, I feel like I've been having trouble talking this entire time we've been Go Battle Leaguing. So I apologize for all of that. But in any event, so we have stayed in the positive for the first 3 matches with 3 out of 5 in set 1 and 4 out of 5 for sets 2 and 3. We did dip into the negative with sets 4 and 5 with 1 win out of 5 and 2 wins out of 5 respectively. But we have made our way back into the positive with 3 wins out of 5 for set 6. So hopefully in this next set we'll also be able to stay in the positive as well. And since this is the Stardust round, I'm going to go ahead and use up my premium battle pass here to try and just fully capitalize on the Stardust gains. Hopefully we'll be able to win a good amount. But we'll see how it all plays out. Anyway, we'll go ahead and jump right back into the Great League, and we'll go ahead and use this team once again. And just to reintroduce the team, we're starting things out with a Wish Cash up at the front, rocking Mudshot, Mud Bomb, and Scald. Hanging out in the middle, we have Mandibuzz, who's rocking Snarl, Foul Play, and Aerial Ace. Excuse me. Okay. And lastly, to close everything out, we have Deoxys in the back, rocking Counter, Thunderbolt, and Psycho Boost. Alright, so this is the team that we'll be rocking. Let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do. Match number 1 for set number 7. And match number 1 of this set is going to be up against a Dahmer 07. Alright, a Dahmer, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Lantern. Just kidding, it's going to be against the Vigoroth, into which case we'll go ahead and swap out for our defense Deoxys. Okay, with that, they go ahead and fire off their charge move. We should be able to tank it out no matter which one they're throwing our way. Gonna be the Body Slam. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Thunderbolt their way. Let's try and undercharge a little bit, see if we can get ourselves an opportunity to have that go regardless, as they actually opt to use the shield in that case. Okay, that's fine. Alright, with that, we'll go ahead and tank out this next charge move. I'm guessing it's going to be another Body Slam. Yes, it is. And with that, they're actually going to go for another Body Slam here, so I'm actually going to go ahead and shield out this one. I'd rather not deal with it if I don't have to. Thank you very much. Okay, with that, we are able to counter the rest of the Vigoroth right on out of here. And with that, we're coming in straight with a Psycho Boost. And just for good measure, we're going to come in again with another Psycho Boost. And with that, we now say goodbye to our Deoxys there. RIP, buddy, have served well. And with that, they come in with the harder counter in the form of Superior, to which case we can come in with our Mandibuzz. And with our rival over Mandibuzz, we were able, or our opponent has opted to call it a night, so we do manage to secure ourselves our 2100th win in Great League, and victory number 1 of the set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so far so good. We are currently 1-0. Got 1500 Stardust under our belt. Let's see if we can go 2-0 as we go into our next match against Fabio Rib 1607. Alright, Fabio, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Medicham. Alright, this is an interesting one. I think we still lose in this scenario, but I'm going to try and play it out just for the good old-fashioned neutral damage and the possibility of Scald giving some attack debuffs here. There's one. And with that, we're going to try and tank it out. Let's see what moves Medicham knows. It's going to be Dynamic Punch. Oh, buddy. Okay. I'm going to go in with another Scald their way, clear out shield number 1. Woo. And with that, we're going to come in with a Mud Bomb their way. Just do a little bit of extra damage there, or take out shield number 2. Okay, I'll take it. With that, I'm going to come in with my Deoxys. Let's try to tank out this next one. Let's see what other charge move they're packing. Oh, it's going to be Dynamic Punch again. We're able to handle that just fine. And with that, next mon that we're dealing with is going to be the Jellicent. Into which case I'm probably going to want to nope right on out of this one. But first, parting gift with a Thunderbolt. There we go. With that, I'm going to try and tank out this next charge move. Guess it's going to be Surf. Yep. And with that, we're going to keep on keeping on. I'm going to tank out this next one. I'm guessing it's going to be another Surf heading our way. Okay, with that, I'm going to go ahead and fire off the foul play their way and clear out the jelly. Ooh, and with that, next mon is actually going to be a Lantern. I was expecting Metachamp to return, so I fired off the Aerial Ace, but my hubris has caught up to me. Is that applying this scenario? I'm guessing so. Anyway, go ahead and fire off a foul play over at the Lantern and go ahead and bring back our defense Deoxys. I think in this particular case, I am going to go ahead and start using up my shields here. And I'm going to go out on a limb and assume we can tank out this next charge move, which is going to be Ice Punch. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and fire off a Thunderbolt their way, because I want to keep my enough attack power to deal with the rest of the Lantern. Okay, use up our final shield here. And with that, we'll fire off a Psycho Boost. Hopefully this is enough. And research tells me it is, so we are able to clear out the Lantern and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, cool. Alright, so far so good. We are 2-0 right now. Let's see if we can go 3-0 as we go into our next match of the set. And match number 3 of the set is going to be up against Bang Hazard. Sounds concerning. Anyway, Bang Hazard, what do you got? First match is going to be up against Inazuma. I don't know how I want to do this, actually. I'm going to try and stick this out and see how we do. The good news is we have the ever spammy move in the form of Mud Bomb, so we can go ahead and use that as much as we can before our demise. And with that, we got them well into the yellow. Go ahead and shield here. Oh, it's gonna be Play Rough, okay. Which is more effectively use Play Rough. I'm guessing there's a good chance a Mud Bomb is in her. Not Mud Bomb, a Hydro Pump is in her future. Oh, I don't know how Azumarill would do with a Mud Bomb. Okay, and with that, we may be looking at the end of our Wish Cache here, depending. Oh, it's gonna be another Play Rough. Well, does get us well into the red, but it is what it is. Oh, and next mon is going to be a Dragonite, which I have opted to fire a Mud Bomb at for reasons beyond my own comprehension. But with that, we'll go ahead and swap right on in for our Mendibuzz. The only thing to look out for is the fact that Dragonite does know Superpower, which would pack some pretty nasty neutral damage, but otherwise should be okay. Dragon Claw. Oh, and of course the very spammy Dragon Claw as well. Like, can't just outright disregard Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw is still a force to be reckoned with. And they do still have both of their shields at the ready, so gotta be wary about that. With that, I'm going to go ahead and use up my final shield here. Guessing it's going to be another Dragon Claw. There it is. And with that, we can go ahead and fire off another Foul Play. Do they shield this one as well, or do we do good damage? Shield as well, okay. Oh, it's a... Well, it's not going to do as much damage, but we do still have Aerial Ace, and Dragonite is a little bit on the squishy side, so we do manage to clear that. And now the remaining mon that we have to deal with is going to be a Skarmory, into which case we swapped out for our defensive Deoxys. And with that, we're going to go ahead and go straight for the Thunderbolt here. Then well into the yellow. And with that, are they Hail Marrying with the Brave Bird, or... Okay, yep, they're Hail Marrying with the Brave Bird. Okay, so we are able to counter the rest of the Azumarill out of here. And we do have one final Thunderbolt. Probably could have fired off Psycho Boost as well, but since we had the opportunity, built to the Thunderbolt, fired it off with the Skarmory, clear out the Skarmory, and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so good news there. Holding up very well. Been saying that a lot tonight. But yeah, maintaining positive win-loss here with that 3rd win. But let's see if we can go 4-0 as we go into our next match, which is going to be up against Maxi. I think that's like I as borders, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, first matchup is going to be up against the Shadow Ampharos. And they have opted to stick it out, so I'm guessing they probably have faith in some kind of charge move in the near future. Maybe it's Brutal Swing. I know that can hurt quite a bit. On that note, yeah, I'm not going to take too much chances here. Just pull up the shield. It is indeed going to be the Brutal Swing. Ooh, but with that, they do swap out for the Skarmory next. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and bring out my Mandibuzz. Thought about bringing out Deoxys, but I think having Mandibuzz take out the bulk here against Skarmory would be more beneficial than eventually having Mandibuzz to deal with the rest of Ampharos, because yeah, Ampharos is definitely not something I want to play around against with a flying type. Anyway, ooh, Skarmory coming in with a Flash Cannon. Going all steel all day, every day. That we can fire off another Foul Play their way and actually clear out the rest of the Skarmory here. And speaking of dealing with Ampharos of the flying type, there it goes. Okay. Gonna go ahead and shield again, because I'm assuming again it's gonna be... Oh no, it's gonna be Trailblaze this time. Well, that's why they're sticking it out. Okay. Okay, alright. I realize the danger now. Was there gonna be another Trailblaze? Oh shoot. They got to Trailblaze faster than I thought they would. Alright, fair enough. Shoot. And with that, we can come in with our... Ooh, they still have Brutal Swing too. That's not good. Woo, that one hurt. Okay, so I think they got the... I think it's safe to say they got the dub here. Fair enough. The Ampharos caught me off with the Trailblaze. I should have seen it coming. Unfortunately, I didn't. And yeah, that's going to be the loss of our Deoxys there. And unfortunately, loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, sure suspected something suspicious when Ampharos is staying against the Mud Boy, but wasn't ready. Double boosted Brutal Swing. Yeah, that was rough. That was literally brutal. Anyway, right now we're 3-1 still, so let's see if we can go 4-1 against, I think that's Cops and Roberts. Sorry, fixing something up real quick. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Bellyboat. Going for that. Going for those Paldean Mons there. And they're now going to swap out for Mantine, in which case we swapped out for Defense Deoxys. Was this the best option? Probably not. Probably could have gotten a little bit better results with Mantine. Not Mantine, with Mandibuzz, but who knows? Mantine is packing Ice Beam, so Mandibuzz probably won't be all too happy with dealing with that. But anyway. Yeah, I'll have an opportunity to fire off a Thunderbolt their way. I'm guessing taking out a shield. Yeah. Okay, with that, I'm gonna try and tank out this next one as well. I think that should get us deep in the red, but otherwise we should be okay enough to fire off another Thunderbolt their way. There we go. Aw, dang. I had high hopes. Alright. Mandibuzz it is then. Oh, just kidding. Wish Cash it is then. And that will fire off a Mud Bomb their way. Get them about half health. And if I recall correctly, Bellybolt doesn't know any coverage moves. I think it's all charge moves. That's all electric moves. It's gonna be Zap Cannon. Does still hurt quite a bit though, so it's a little bit unfortunate there. Anyway, let's go ahead and try and undercharge a little bit here. There you go. And get a little bit of extra energy for when Mantine has returned. And now we have an opportunity to fire off a Scald their way. It is still resisted, but well, we also have the opportunity to lower their attack if it works out well. So take that. And with that, been really pushing my luck with the shields this time around. I'm gonna go ahead and shield out here, just in case they had the Ice Beam packed. They did have the Ice Beam packed. And with that, we'll fire off a foul play their way. Get them well into the red. Ooh, that final mod to deal with is going to be a Water Gunning Lantern. It's a little bit of an uphill battle, but otherwise we might be able to fire off enough foul plays to clear out the rest of this lantern before they get to their... it's a heavy gamble, but I don't think they got to Thunderbolt. I was horribly, horribly wrong. I may have lost it on the gamble here. I may have lost this whole battle on the gamble. Which is what it is. Well, we're not out yet, so... try and stick this out for as long as we can. Oh, that didn't help us all too much there. And with that, go ahead and use up our final shield, just in case we happen to have enough energy for one final charge move. And it doesn't quite look like it. So unfortunately, the Lantern is able to water gun us down, and that is going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Got caught off by the Thunderbolt. I didn't think they had enough. I honestly didn't, but just counted wrong, unfortunately. Well, on the plus side, though, we do still manage to stay in the positive with 3 wins out of 5, and because it's the premium set, we do still get ourselves a good amount of Stardust here. So we can claim this 15 or 3,000 or 4,500 Stardust. Definitely take that. And I may need to reset my battle thing here. There we go. As we make our way over to rank 11. And first and foremost, hello, and welcome to the stream and to the chat, Jazzy. Hope sets are going amazing and staying awesome. Attempting to stay awesome. Well, I don't know how well I'm doing on that, but there we are. Also, D-Clan James 123, welcome to the stream, and I see you're offering up to do a 5-star raid or a mega raid. And to answer your question, 5-star raids are legendary raids. So I think he's asking if they're asking if anyone wants to battle it out in a. I think Reshiram is up right now. I think the Dragon Fire type cover mon for Black and White Gen 5. Yeah. I appreciate, for me personally, I appreciate the offer, D-Clan James. Unfortunately, I don't have any remote paid rasses on me. And yeah, they're very tough to the point where it's not like something that you're able to do solo, unfortunately. Yeah, how many and how much counters they have on them is usually a good indicator of how well it goes. Oh, excuse me. But yeah. Yeah, D-Clan James, unfortunately I don't have any remote raid passes on me, and I'm admittedly not looking to spend money at the moment. But I appreciate the offer, and if anyone else in the stream or in chat wants to join in, I guess D-Clan James, if you want to I guess leave your you can leave your what's it, friend code maybe, or if any, or I guess if you want to leave it either in chat, or if anyone says they want to and you want to DM, I guess that works out too. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I think an ad is starting soon. But to answer your question, technically, yes, any level trainer can do 5-star legendary raids. It's just it may be a bit difficult unless there's a lot of people in the raid, into which case it really, I think if it's like more than 10 people, you should be okay. Yeah. Technically anyone can, though. Sounds too scary to attempt. Yeah, it can be pretty tough, and if there's not a lot of people, it's definitely not impossible, but you know, get a good group of people going. It's not too bad. And bringing some good counters. It's not too bad. But anyway. I see an ad is about to start up in a moment, so actually on that note, I'll go ahead and get all my documentation going, and guess I'll see you guys in a little bit. Again, I don't know how ads affect my ability to communicate with y'all. Excuse me. Okay, and there we go. Alright, cool. 32 out of 50, not bad, not bad. Oh, and in the meantime, I guess I can catch some Pokemon that's around the area while we're waiting for the ad to complete. So we got ourselves a Nimbo. I think once the ad completes, we'll go ahead and do one final. We can do one or two. Let's do two. Okay, got ourselves a brand new Oddish. Oh. We're running out of battery. Oh shoot. And we got a Whismer. I see the ad has completed, so hello and welcome back. If you actually disappeared, I'm not 100% sure again how that works, but we managed to do a couple of catches here and there. And I think now what we're going to try and do is, with the team that we have assembled, we'll go ahead and do one final set to close out the night. Also because my battery is a little bit running low and I don't know what happened to all my chargers. So with that said, we'll go ahead and jump right back into the basic awards for one final match. Go ahead and jump right into the Great League and reintroduce the team that we've been using for the past couple of sets for those of you who are just joining us. We have a Whiscash up at the front, rocking Mudshot, Mudbomb, and Scald. Hanging out in the middle, we have Mandibuzz, who's rocking Snarl, Foul Play, and Aerial Ace. And closing everything out, we have Deoxys, who is rocking Counter, Thunderbolt, and Psycho Boost. Alright, so this is the squad we are running. Let's go ahead and do one final match to close out the night and see how we do. And maybe get ourselves to rank 12 already? I don't know. Anyway, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against La Pirata. LZ? LZ? I'm not even sure. But first match of this set is going to be up against a Swampert of the Shadow variety. They're gonna waste no time here, go straight for the Hydro Cannon. Let's go ahead and see if we can actually tank that out. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Scald their way. Do we take a shield or do we do the damage? Shield it is. Okay, with that, I'll go ahead and shield out here because another Hydro Cannon will pretty much be an automatic death sentence. And with that, next one that we're dealing with is going to be a Azumarill. And on that note, I'm actually going to go ahead and swap right on out from my Deoxys of the defense variety. The unfortunate thing about my Deoxys is that my counters are resisted by Azumarill's fairy typing. However, we do have Thunderbolt under our belt, and if all else fails, Psycho Boost is pretty quick to get. So, also we're pretty bulky, so we were able to handle that Hydro Pump, although we definitely don't want to handle another one. Thank you very much. And with that, we got the Thunderbolt off. Okay, with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here just to keep my Deoxys alive as long as I possibly can. It's going to be an Ice Beam. And with that, you can go ahead and fire off another Thunderbolt their way. They're going to opt to save their Azumarill or say goodbye here. To say goodbye here. Fair enough. And with that, final one to deal with is going to be the Skarmory. In which case we actually did have the opportunity to get ourselves up to a Thunderbolt tier before our inevitable demise. So I'll take that. And with that, we're going to bring in our Mandibuzz. See if we can catch. Oh, not quite. But we can still fire off Scald, so we have that going for us. That they do bring back the Swampert. We have Mud Bomb at the ready. Should be able to pack at least a little bit of good neutral damage. Or a lot of good neutral damage. Okay, and with that... Okay, that's going to be a Hydro Cannon. Okay, before they get to another charge move... Let's fire off the Aerial Ace. Clear out that. And then... Oof. Now the big question is, can I survive what I'm assuming is going to be a Brave Bird? Oh, yes we can. Barely, but yes. The bulk of Mandibuzz comes in handy again. And we're able to fire off this Foul Play, clear out the Skarmory, and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright. And with that, right now we're currently 1-0. Let's see if we can go 2-0 as we look for our next opponent in this set. And match number 2 of this set is going to be up against 11 David Luis. I think if I read that correctly, I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Pelipper. I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for my Deoxys. Of course, the unfortunate thing about bringing in Deoxys to this is that, well, Pelipper does have the ever spammy Weather Ball, so that's going to be whittling away at us pretty quickly there. Ooh, and now they're bringing in the Jellicent next, so that's definitely going to start wearing us down. And with that, we fired off the Thunderbolt, and didn't manage to take out a shield. That, and I'm gonna go ahead and shield up here. Gonna be a Surf. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Was just about ready to press the shield, but I was a tad bit too late, but it actually kind of sort of worked out in our favor in that case, so I'll take it. With that, I'm going to go ahead and opt to bring in Mandibuzz right from the get-go. And I'm assuming we're going to be taking out another Surf, which we should be able to handle just fine. Now we can go ahead and fire off a Foul Play their way. Okay, this thing's gonna be another Surf, into which case we should be able to handle that just fine. Again. Oh. Oh, this is gonna get us right into the red, but otherwise... Yeah, we lost the CMP tie at an unfortunate time. I'll go ahead and let this Aerial Ace go. Yeah, with that we can go ahead and fire off a Foul Play their way. Again, good damage there. I might say goodbye to my Mandibuzz here. RIP, buddy, I've served well. Ooh, unfortunately, that's gonna be, well, yeah, no, this is gonna be a little too tough for us at this point. Although we do get the attack debuff, which is kind of nice. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and shield out here. Although they may have enough to double hit us with the Power Whips at this point. I think. Ooh, but hopefully this next Mud Bomb is just enough to finish off the Ferrothorn before it finishes us off. Yes, it is. Ah, shoot. Alright, how well do we handle Weather Ball? Oh, Hurricane! Oh yeah, no, that's a definitely a no-go there. And with that, they are able to wing attack the rest of my Deoxys there. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, right now, we are currently 1-1, all tied up. Let's see if we can knock it back into our favor as we go into match number 3 against Mimomu. Alright, Mimomu, what do you got? First round is going to be up against a Skarmory. Okay, it's a bit of a closer matchup than I think any of us would assume it would be. But I think that's mostly because we do have access to Scald here. It actually does come in with the attack debuff, so that's kind of nice. I'll go ahead and try and tank this out. It could be a Brave Bird and Dip. It is indeed a Brave Bird and Dip. It actually hurts quite a bit. Oh no, they're not actually not dipping. Oh, no, there they go. Now they're dipping. They have officially done dipped. And that, gonna swap in for my Deoxys. There's no time here. Go straight for the Thunderbolts. Then we managed to clear out shield number 1. Nice, nice, nice. And with that, we're going to try and tank out this next attack. Guessing Hydro Pump? No. Play Rough. Play Rough will be okay. Now we'll go ahead and shield. Could be another Play Rough. There's another Play Rough, okay. Okay, so now we have another Thunderbolt at the ready. And fire that off their way, clear out their last shield. Okay, with that, I'm going to go ahead and use my final shield here. Hopefully they're not double charged on their... Oh, it's going to be Ice Beam. I don't know why I opted for Psycho Boost when Thunderbolt would have worked fine. But here we are. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and bring back Wish Cash. Hopefully we'll be able to get off 2 Mud Bombs before our demise, but that might be a little bit of a tall order for Wish Cash. Yeah. And with that, it's going to be the Focus Blast. Woo! We actually do manage to counter out the rest of the Registeel. Okay, with that, whoop. It's the return of the Skarmory. Whoop. That's the return of the Azumarill. That all hope lies on Mandibuzz. These charge moves are definitely not gonna, or Mandibuzz is definitely not gonna be all too happy with dealing with, but we should be able to tank it out. And with that, we do survive it, and they have opted to call it a night, so we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's all around. Let me double check on that. Oh yeah, victory number 2. Okay, we're good. Okay, so right now we are 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can go for a 3-1 as we look for our next opponent. And speaking of, match number 4 of this set is going to be up against the Beast 43. Alright, the Beast, what do you got? First round is going to be up against the Medicham. Okay. Fire off the skull their way. And I may put my Wish Cash a little bit in jeopardy, but I'm going to try and tank out this next attack. It's going to be Psychic. We're actually able to handle that just fine. Alright, going for the ever-trusty Mud Bomb spam. That I may actually opt to let my Wish Cash go here. Yep, RIP buddy, I've served well. With that, I'm actually pretty comfy with bringing in my Deoxys here. There we go, and we are able to counter the rest of the Medicham right on out of here. And next one to deal with is going to be the Azumarill. Good news is we have a good amount of energy from dealing with Medicham, and we are able to fire off the Thunderbolt. The unfortunate thing is I don't really have any bait moves, technically, considering the amount of attack debuff we're gonna get, excuse me, we're gonna get from Psycho Boost. So a lot of my hope is currently riding on the use of Thunderbolt against this Azumarill here. And with that, we'll go ahead and shield out here just to keep my Deoxys alive for at least a little bit longer. It's gonna be Ice Beam, okay. I wonder how much they're willing to let their Azumarill go at this point. Well, they're very much willing to. Okay, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and shield out here. I want to keep what's left of my Deoxys alive as long as I possibly can. Okay, and with that, the final one to deal with is going to be Skarmory. Okay, the big hope for Mandibuzz right now is that we're able to clear out Skarmory's final shield. That way Deoxys can come in with the Thunderbolt at the very end, but we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. Okay. Still holding on, still holding on. Oh well. Oop. Ooh. Ooh, did they finish me off here? Yes, they do. Yeah, I didn't have enough health in me to finish off the rest of the Skarmory. So they got me good on that one. They got me good on that one. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and a Mind Joke, thank you very much for the raid. Greatly appreciated. And I see you. Oh, hello and welcome to the chat. BB Shoes? Baby Shoes? Hello, hello. I appreciate the spinning, was that a spinning Flareon? That's dope. Anyway. Reminds me of a spinning Flareon. I don't know if that was the intent, but hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Right now, we are currently doing our final set of the night. We have lost out to a Skarmory, unfortunately. But right now, we're currently in the ever-pressuring 2 wins and 2 losses for this set. So far, for a majority of the matches, we have stayed in the positive, with the exceptions of whatever happened in set 4 and 5. So hopefully, fingers crossed, with this final match, we'll be able to close things out on a positive set as well. But ultimately, we'll see how it all plays out. Yes, again, welcome, welcome. And now, we get to head into one final match with the team that we have assembled here. Looks like you're doing pretty good. Thank you. Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, the first 5 matches we've been pretty much playing around with a bunch of different teams. With the first 3 having really good success and the last 2 having mixed results. But yeah, 6 and 7 and this current set 8 has all been the team that we're currently rocking right now with the Whiscash, the Mandibuzz, and the Deoxys. So with that, hopefully this team will be able to excuse me. Hopefully this team will be able to get us one final win. As right now, again, we are 2 wins, 2 losses. So all banks on how well we're able to do in this final match. Let's see how we do, as our final match is going to be up against Nadia La Ao Wall 93. That's a lot of words. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against an Umbreon. The absolute unit itself, Umbreon. We're gonna fire off a Scald their way. Okay. And with that, I'm guessing they're gonna be firing off a Foul Play our way. Yep. This is gonna be the battle of neutral damage all the way through. Well, they do get to their Foul Plays a lot faster than I can get to Scald, although I could just try and start firing off Mud Bombs. Could go for the spam battle over here. I'm gonna at least fire off one more Scald their way, just to see if I can get maybe a debuff going. No, not quite. Let's see if I can actually catch a foul play with my Mandibuzz. And we can. Ooh, but with that, next mon to deal with is going to be a Lantern. I don't know if I particularly like this trade-off here, but here we are. And with that, gotta fire off a foul play their way. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and use up a shield here. I think I counted 5, but I'm not 100% sure. That was indeed 5. Or that was indeed enough for a Spark, or Thunderbolt at the very least. Yeah, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off another foul play their way. I'm not sure if I can get to another one in time. Oh, I think it registered the Aero Ace. Oops. Well, we can fire this off and see if we actually do manage to bait a shield with this. Oh, we do! Wow, okay. I might be putting a little bit too much faith into the Mandibuzz here. But we have an opportunity to fire off one more foul play. Are they going to protect their Lantern, or... They do, okay. Well, that gives us an opportunity to fire off a Mud Bomb their way. I'll take that opportunity. Thank you very much. Ooh, and with that, oh shoot. Ah, shoot, I should have fired off the... Oh, anyway. With that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and bring in my defensive Deoxys here. Probably could have saved defense Deoxys for the very end and just bring in Mandibuzz to fire off at least one Aerial Ace, but, you know. Anywho, Umbreon has made its return to the battlefield. Go ahead and get Umbreon out of here with a real quick the real quick Thunderbolt. They have brought back Venusaur, but they have also opted to call it a night, so we actually do manage to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's all around. Not gonna lie, I kind of assumed they kind of had the upper hand a little bit in the end there. I mean, we probably could have got the, I feel like they probably could have still got to another Frenzy Plant, and I don't know if Psycho Boost will have actually finished off the Venusaur, but I guess they knew something I didn't. I don't know. but we made it through. Heyo. So we are able to end the night on a positive set. We got ourselves 530 Stardust as well, a Charge TM, always valuable, and we got ourselves a Carbink. And I think that's the guaranteed one of... Was it one of the guaranteed ones? I don't remember. Anyhow. Yeah, got ourselves a brand new Carbink. It's very in the middle of the road, so I'm going to transfer you out. And with that, we are now about a little over half, maybe close to 2/3 of the way to rank 12. So still got a little bit of progress before we get there, but for now, let me go ahead and update my numbers one last time. So yeah, all in all, kept it pretty close, but we have managed a majority of our sets in the positive, with set 1 going 3 and 2, sets 2 and 3 going 4 and 1. Sets 4 and 5 unfortunately dipped into the negative, with set 4 at 1 and 5, and then 1 and 4, and set 5 at 2 and 3. But then we remained quite in the middle, but on the positive end, with sets 6, 7, and 8, with 3 wins out of 5 in each match. So not bad, not bad. Staying in the positive, can't argue with that. Yeah, I think with all that said and done. Oh, Nikolai or Nikolai. Sorry, I never noticed until now, but thank you very much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I think this is ultimately where we're going to go ahead and call it for a night. Also because my battery is slowly draining and my own personal energy is quickly draining. So, But yeah, I think in a moment we'll go ahead and, since we have a good number of people, we'll go ahead and raid. I'll go ahead and transfer this raid from a Mind Joke, which again, thank you very much, Mind Joke, for sending that. And I keep on forgetting to do the thing. There you go. It's only 10 minutes late, but you know, again, thank you very much, a Mind Joke, for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. I'm working on it. I'm working on getting better at doing the whole shout out thing. Apologies for the late one, but anyway. Oh, I see Jazzy. Thank you for the stream. You did awesome. He said thank you. Holding up pretty well. Do you have mods for your channel? Right now it's just myself. It's just me. Should invest, but I don't know, I'm kind of lazy on that. Eventually. Someday. You get your mods to do shoutouts whilst you're doing your sets. Well, oh, thank you. But yeah. True. Mods would make things a lot easier for my life, but I think for now, I think we're still in a pretty manageable place, so I'm just gonna figure things out on my own for now, and then when things get a little, if and when things get hectic, we'll figure that out later. But yeah. Alright, see you later, bro. Alright, see you around, Baby Shoes, and thank you very much for the follow as well, greatly appreciated. And also for Chidrito as well. Yeah, thank you both for the follow, and do what works for you. Main thing is they're having fun. Yeah, so far so good. It's been some good times. Sometimes it's rough, but you know, most of the times I enjoy having these times to battle out and go Battle League or play some video games, some other insert main Nintendo game here with all of you. I greatly appreciate this opportunity, and yeah, so far it's been great, and I'm looking forward to hopefully many more years, but maybe no buts. I'm just gonna keep it on the positive, hoping for good things in the future. Hopefully we'll close out 2023 well, and then move into 2024, hit the ground running, you know, keep things a-going, something like that. Anywho, enough of me rambling here. I should probably once again say thank you very much to Jazzy, as well as to BB Shoes and D-Clan James and Panda Gaming V2 and Young Sammy and Legend T987. Thank you all for chatting up throughout the stream. I greatly appreciated. And thank you very much to where does it start? White Pink 30, Panda Gaming V2, Nikolai Chidrito, and Baby Shoes for the follows. Thank you again to a Mind Joke for the raid. Really appreciated. And thank you very much to Your Avenger for the subscription. Appreciated. Yeah, again, if you do want to check out any future streams, you can of course follow or even subscribe to us here on Twitch. We also do stream over on our YouTube channel as well under the same name, Voyaging Trainer. So if you can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Speaking of both YouTube and Twitch, let me actually change out channel screens. But yeah, if you do want to check out any of the streams that we've done exclusively on Twitch, the VODs for all of those are saved on our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. Excuse me. And if you want to keep up to date on our weekly stream schedules, as well as to check our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter/X, and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. Once again, thank you very much for everyone who tuned in, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you.